Yo. What up? Hi. I'm here. Yeah. I'm gonna set the goal for spice, alright? The goal is just set for spice. Where's my goal option? Oh, there it is. I'm not all the colors. Alright, 2 hours. Spice. Phaser's set to spice. Oh, that's later. Okay. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing okay. I've been up for a while. I've been working away. Hoping you're having a good time. Where's your lavender plant? It's in the other room, actually, and it's multiple lavender plants. And if you're watching the Twitch streams, you'll see them. I was doing a bunch of repotting yesterday before stream, so you might have gotten a look at them. If you're a member, you get access to that. If you're not a member, maybe it'll be one of the free ones that comes out. I don't know. But there's also going to be pictures of them in the Discord soon. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, hello, hi. It might look a little bit different in here from, probably not from yesterday, but I did get the spices up. They're right there behind me. Plant is now here also. There's a candle going. I have my personal protection safety device to save me from the stupidity, so when it gets too dumb, I can gouge my eyes out. Alright. Yeah, I can't stay away from the lavender. I know. I was feeling it yesterday, too. For anybody who didn't watch our stream yesterday, we were talking about fucking Aaron and Megan, mostly. And the company at large. But today, in response, we have to take a look at what, I guess, Aaron's response it has been to our stream from yesterday. Because these people, not just Aaron, but this entire group of people, Aaron, Ronell, Steve, Megan, Veda, Wolf, down the rabbit hole at bedtime, or down the rabbit closet, whatever. Their whole response has never been to actually address the issues, or address the argument, or address the criticism. They just go on rambling, making up new shit. So that's what we're gonna see. So within a couple of hours after our stream yesterday, thank you very much, Jensen. For 5 said for having to listen to this bullshit. Yeah, no, absolutely. That gets us $5 closer to our goal. That's 82% for either the bunny suit or the cow costume. You get to pick. I'll let you guys vote on it for the next stream. Next stream is on Monday. That would be the next. Monday would be the next stream if we reach the goal today. But yes. We're okay. All right. Erin in her infinite wisdom, let's just get into this. Erin in her infinite wisdom decided to take her grievances to TikTok. Because harassing Charla on YouTube, Twitter/X, Reddit, Rumble, and whatever the fuck other Discord, whatever other platforms that group was using, wasn't enough. She decided to take this shit to TikTok. Aaron, why? How was stream maxing gone today? Good. I'm a little tired. I have a cooking stream later today, but I might not get to it. This might be the end of me. I don't think I'm gonna survive what I'm about to witness. So she proceeded, this was, when did she start posting this? This was, let's find out. So here's the first one. Oh, hold on, shut up for a second. 23 hours ago, so 24, so it's now 2:15, and we were live yesterday at 2:50. Oh, look, it's Megan! Oh, no! In the comments! No! Oh my god, phenomenal cosmic brain power, itty bitty living space. Let me adjust this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Let me make a minor adjustment here just so oh no, god, I feel like Steve Carell. No, god, no, please stop. Oh, look at her stupid face. God damn it. How many filters and how much makeup is this bitch wearing? Oh. No one is gonna watch that shit. Except for us. We're gonna watch it right now, actually. Alright, are you... or do you mean nobody's gonna watch my cooking show? People like my cooking show so far. Why commit contempt on only 2 platforms when there are so many ways you can get locked up? Oh, no. Can we zoom? Hold on. Let me reset this. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm just trying to adjust this a little bit to make it look a little bit better on the... Yeah, that's fine, right? You guys can see that okay? You guys can read the comments there? That's fine? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. So... she's titled it Lawfare Part 1. Now, maybe we should take a look at what lawfare means. Like, what is lawfare? Luckily for us, a couple of people have already, I forgot to put the picture in for today. That's okay. Somebody already looked up what lawfare is. Where did they put it? Where is it? You fuckers. Here we go. Athens was kind enough, who is not with us today because he's not feeling so good. What is the meaning of lawfare? Lawfare is the use of legal systems and institutions to affect foreign or domestic affairs as a more peaceful and rational alternative, or as a less benign adjunct to warfare. So... obviously, that is not what Erin means when she uses the term, but we also know that Erin can't read and is functionally illiterate, so it's, you know, needless to say. Alright, let's... should we listen to what she has to say? Why would you do this? Do I need to get the contempt counter up? I think we do. I think we need the contempt counter for this. I think we need the contempt... fucking Cheshire. I think we need to get the fucking contempt counter up. Where is it? Where are you, contempt counter? Here you go. When we last left our hero, we were at 191, which didn't count like the 100 we were already at. So we're somewhere beyond, well beyond this, but we'll start this back at 0. We're gonna start this back at 0. God, I wish I had some booze. I do not, unfortunately. Okay, so we're at contempt 1 because this video exists. Megan's comment says, "So glad you're doing this, Erin," which is contempt number 2. And contempt number 3, because she's commenting on this at all, is 1 contempt. The fact that she's encouraging Erin, which is third-party harassment, is contempt 2. What Kansas, that's referring to Charlotte by an alternate name, so that's contempt number 4, has done and is still doing, that's another accusation, so that's contempt number 5, to us is so sick. Alright. So that is, before we've even started the video, that is 5 counts of contempt. Oh, this is gonna be good. I have not watched these yet, by the way. Oh man, god damn it. Let's move the contempt counter a little bit out of the way here, though, as well, because it's currently, let's put it down here. I don't have a TikTok account, so I can't leave a comment for her, but, you know. Every nutty knows the best way to settle a conflict is to just make things up and be as annoying as possible. I would say I've never done that, but that would be a lie. I have definitely intentionally done that. Overachieving. Erin's just a tryhard, is that where we're at? Okay, let's get started, otherwise we're gonna be here forever. Alright. I will let, if Manya wakes up, because it is like 3 in the morning or something for her right now, I don't know exactly what time zone she's in. So if she wakes up, we'll go ahead and bring her on in if she wants, but for now, we'll just get started. Lawfare Part 1! Let's go! Let's make sure it's at the beginning. Oh, you can't hear that yet. Turn that up. Get the volume. Louder! Okay.
Also known as EKC People Suck. Hi, my name is Erin, also known as EKC People Suck. Don't ask.
Hi, my name is Kent Hovind.
I came up with the name in a hurry. Anyway, you'll use
Sorry, 6 counts of contempt because Aaron making this video enabled Megan, is encouraging Megan, so that's another attempt at third-party harassment. So we're gonna get tied up in a knot of contempt.
usually find me over on YouTube or even X or Twitter, whatever. But I recently discovered this community here on TikTok. It's a group of people who are sharing their stories and their experiences with experiencing things like lawfare, and particularly false TROs or fraudulent TROs. Well, they're real TROs, but they're obtained under false circumstances. Think of the whole Lauren Matthias hidden true crime and her stalker Christina experience. That would fall under that category. And really, it was also hearing the audio from their court hearing what the judge had to say, how the judge just flat out refused to let this process, let this option be exploited as a means to silence a critic of a YouTube channel. I kind of thought that all courts would respond that way or should respond that way, but that's not the case. Not all courts respond that way. And I'm going to tell my story, my experience that I've gone through for the past almost 3 years.
All right, that's a contempt count. If she's just talking about other people being at court, which we all know what she's talking about, but wouldn't necessarily be considered contempt, then it wouldn't be contempt. But now she's at drink for each contempt. If I had alcohol, I would. And then I would be sloshed. And then I'd be trying to produce for Dapper the Star Trek show, completely like out of it, which would be very, very funny. But I don't have the alcohol for it today. I don't have the alcohol, and I don't have the mixer for it. I do have the gin, but I don't have the mixer, and I'm not. That's risky. In before my truth. No, it's already at that, my friend. I think we've already jumped that shark. And yes, you don't get to tell your story, Aaron. You are under a full restraining, not even a temporary restraining order. You've already gone to court and lost.
Because I was dragged when I wasn't dragged, and it's a little hyperbolic, I think.
Oh, so when you were making your post on Twitter that we looked at yesterday and you said dragged, you were being a little bit hyperbolic? Were you? Wait,
But I was obligated to fly to Kansas twice to defend myself against ridiculous accusations. And even if the accusations were
ridiculous accusations, which you were found liable for because you were doing the things that were ridiculous that you were accused of. You could have not fought the TRO. You could have also just complied at any time. Yeah, Feline. Yeah, she could just comply at any time. She could have not fought the TRO. She could have just stopped harassing Charla back in the year of our Lord 2023. But no. No, here she is in 2026 with her little butt buddy McBumblefuck Megan over here.
even somewhat true. Again, I argued that falls under First Amendment, not under harassment. But
then you probably should have argued that in court. But the thing is even if you did try to argue that in court, and let's pretend you did. Let's pretend Aaron argued that in court. You were unsuccessful. The judge found you wanting. Too bad. You lost. And yeah, First Amendment does not protect people from fucking saying whatever the fuck you want. We've talked about it before. The First Amendment does not apply.
I digress. I had to go there twice to defend myself against these ridiculous accusations. By and large, were lies. Only to find out and realize that the court never even listened or weighed anything I said, or any of the evidence I shown. Oh, really?
to be the case. In fact, your own fucking paperwork that you shared seemed to show that the judge did in fact weigh what you said. In fact, it found that you were not able to show, you failed to show that the person that you were harassing was harassing you, which is what you tried to say.
The other side barely showed anything.
Bitch! The other side barely showed anything. There is hours and hours and hours and hours of content of you and your friends talking about this woman. She wasn't allowed to show everything because the court would have been there for literal days just watching your shit-ass streams. I don't even watch all of your streams about this shit, and I've been covering this nonsense because I can't be fucking bothered. Over 400 hours as of that fucking time frame, by the way, because we're talking about this amount of hours in this amount of time, and then by the time the contempt happened and the next hearing happened and the one you decided not to show up, you've still been making content, which means that that number has gone up. When number go up, number go up. Could you imagine how expensive and ridiculous it would be to have to try to pay a lawyer to watch all of Aaron's stupid bullshit? At least when I'm here, I get paid to be here when you guys super chat and you guys have pity on me. Ugh, feel bad for me. I'm just a poor little guy. Send me money. Oh, fucking God, Aaron, you're such a bitch.
The other side had an attorney for the entirety, for the better part of the entirety of our process.
I'm not sure about that. If you recall, well, that's a different thing.
For the past year, she hasn't had an attorney. I did not. Oh, by the way, it's not just me. There's been 11 content creators in total that she's done this to. I'm just one of 11. And
oh, I thought the number was 10. According to her Twitter post, it was 10. Now it's 11 content creators. Oh, I should also correct something from yesterday. I said country girl. What did I say? I said backwards Barbie. I was incorrect. I believe who I was thinking of was country girl Brenda. Backwards Barbie was the other lady that was being harassed by Renelle before. So that was my bad. I remembered that wrong. Thank you for people who corrected me in the comment section. I really appreciate that because sometimes I can't keep all these fucking people straight. And I would hate to fucking cause a shit show for no reason. Padme, hey Padme, welcome. For 10 said, I pity all humans. Well, I'm not a human, but I will take your money, so thanks. I am a goblin.
Most of us did not have our own attorney. 2 people did require their own attorney. One fared worse than I did, and the other.
I have no idea who the now 11 people she's mentioned are. I know who 7 of them are. I don't know who the other 4 are. Thank you so much for the Itchy Brain Fund, EMP. Greatly appreciated.
One dropped their attorney midway through and was victorious, only to then have petitioner, who I'm going to refer to as Kansas, only to then have...
So that's 3 more counts of contempt. She's now talking about other people's court cases that she's not supposed to have the information for. I would remind you, Kansas, these are supposed to be private hearings and private goings on. They're not supposed to be public. So if you go searching even if you have the number, right? Even if you have the case number, if you go searching, you won't be able to get access to that case because they're supposed to be private. But now Erin is talking about multiple cases, so that would be a contempt charge for each case. I think she's referred to 3 of them so far, and now she's referred to Charlotte as petitioner and as Kansas, so that's 2 more counts. So we've got to add another, we should be up to 15, I believe, on the contempt counter so far. Steve, Veda, Aaron were the first 3. Then Megan, Wolf, Rennell, and down the rabbit hole at bedtime. Those are the 7 that I know. Oh, it's 16. Thank you for the correction. So, yeah, Rennell. Yep. So right now she's referring to Rennell because if you recall, Rennell did a GoFundMe for a lawyer, got a lawyer, and then suddenly didn't have a lawyer anymore with no explanation, no receipts explained. And so I went to one of the hearings for Rennell. I was there because I didn't have to travel this time. It was a remote hearing, and we've talked about it before if you want to know the details. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I was a witness for that one as well, and she had no lawyer. So Rennell was questioning me directly, which was fucking hilarious. She's about as competent as Erin was. And if you remember or know what I said about Erin or want to go find that stream, not great. So, take that for what you will. Go on, Erin. More contempt, please. It's only been 2 minutes.
Kansas turned around and just filed the same fucking petition over different claims.
No, she filed a motion to reconsider. Erin, you're allowed to do that.
All over again. And she's now currently still going through this second roundabout. Hi, my name is Erin, also known as EKC.
So that's, like, referencing her as she is also a contempt charge. So I'm going to have to try to keep track of that. So hopefully this sends me to the right one if I go upwards one. Yeah, part 2.
My YouTube channel.
Oh, I guess Megan didn't want to fucking... She put hashtag contempt in her fucking She knows! Can we count the lies too? I don't think we can. Like, I don't know if that's physically possible. It would just be a little sideways 8 for infinity. It's got to be a +1. What, for putting contempt? I mean, hashtag Kansas is a contempt because she just said she's referring to Charla as Kansas now. So if she's got Kansas in it, shut up.
People suck.
Leave me alone. I do not want it. So part 1 also has Kansas, so that's another contempt charge. Oh my fucking god, we're already at 20. Is it contempt to put hashtag contempt in the video where you're doing contempt? Like, that has to be at least contemptuous of the court. That's gotta be an attitude problem, right? Okay, so that's 21. So we made it to 20 in the first 3 minutes. And now we're at 21 because we're hashtag TRO. Bitch, you have a lifetime restraining order. It's not a temporary restraining anymore, you fucking idiot. This is unbelievable. All right. We're never going to get through this if I don't go to the next one. Go!
Now, my YouTube channel, I mostly talk shit about people. Nothing too bad. Like, I like to discuss human behavior, like the worst of us at times, and how we react to that, both as an observer or a witness or the one in the hot seat. Because I really feel like it's our response to it, both when we're in the hot seat and when we're not. All
right, I'm gonna let you guys vote on if you think this is actually what Erin's channel is about currently. Like, if you were to go to her channel and pick a video, a relatively recent video at random, do you think this is actually the type of content you would see? 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no, and anything that is not a 1 or a 2 will be counted as a 2. Hey, Dapper, what up?
Helps define who we are as a person, and we can learn a lot from seeing the way other people react to it. We can learn what to do and what not to do. And
that 22 was the fact that she has hashtag contempt and harassment should be 1 too, shouldn't it? God damn it, Erin.
possibly become more understanding and compassionate, and offer grace. Because I feel like it's only then where we will each start to evolve as a person, and then collectively as a society. But
I have definitely learned nothing but compassion and grace from Erin after watching her harass a woman and everybody who hasn't sided with her in that harassment for the last year and a half. I have learned nothing but compassion and grace. Oh. Erin, define it. If you want to do a channel like that, Erin, I challenge you to define the word grace. What is grace? What is compassion? Don't look it up. Define it. What do you think it is? Oh boy. That's not contempt, though. Her describing her channel is not contempt. So I'm not counting it. It's fine.
I know, it's just small little short order, I'm explaining here. No, seriously.
Bullshit pretending to be humble, kinda, sort of, I guess. I don't know.
It starts with you. It all starts with me. And that's all I'm doing. But one aspect that I will utilize to discuss these things regarding is the YouTube content creator community, really, because there of course are a lot of people on YouTube who just do some shitty things. One person in particular,
like me and all of my friends in our harassment group that all have a bunch of fucking lifetime restraining orders because we can fucking harass the shit out of a woman. Oh, but damn.
is without a crystal ball, Katie Joy Paulson. And I mean, she's been sued half a dozen times almost for defamation from some pretty big name players like Toddy Westbrook and Todd Chrisley and others. And
could not roll my eyes harder. And like, if getting sued or having like legal issues with people means like is a deal breaker, then this entire group has been in court more than Katie Joy has at this point. At least Katie Joy has shown the fuck up for her hearings, as far as we know. Unreal.
She has a high turnover rate of viewers because she will be everyone's like most favorite YouTuber, and then she will quickly do something to piss everyone off. She will lie, she will get something wrong, she will refuse to correct something, and she never can admit fault or wrong. Or
the fuck does this have to do with your lawsuit? Or are you just trying to, in your lifetime restraining order, or are you just trying to run the narrative that the person you're harassing is working for Katie Joy, thus justifying your harassment? Because that was not true. You made that up.
And that's fine. She doesn't have to. But just like she doesn't have to, I can call attention to it. That's all. Now, it's important that I add this because this ordeal I went through, by and large, centered around her, or she.
No, it fucking didn't. It had nothing to do with Katie Joy. Whoa, do I get points for calling it? Do I get points for prediction made that she was gonna try to do this? No, it doesn't count if it's obvious, right? Who is she even talking about? She's talking about a streamer, YouTuber, video maker. I guess she makes videos more than she streams. Katie Joy Paulson, who has moved on a long time ago to fucking talking about fucking reality TV shit. And she's been successful in doing so. Has she done things that I would agree with? Probably. Has she done things I wouldn't agree with? Also probably. Who fucking cares? They ran this entire narrative that Katie Joy is at the center of their fucking conspiracy theories, and Katie Joy hired Charla, or Charla's working for Katie Joy, and therefore their harassment of Charla is justified, because Charla's nefarious because of her association that doesn't exist to Katie Joy. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that contempt. Katie Joy didn't have anything to do with your fucking shit, dude.
She centered herself in it, one or the other. And I want to add real quick before I get into my story, which I'm going to do very shortly. There are two reasons why now, after over 2.5 years, that I'm deciding to really go out and to get into some detail here in a series, and why I chose TikTok. Well, I chose TikTok because of the community I mentioned earlier. I feel like that's the place.
I chose TikTok because people stopped buying my shit on YouTube. And I have to delete all of my shit on YouTube as per a court order. That's why. Fucking, I'm putting this on the screen. Fucking moo! Fucking moo, dude! Oh, hey, Manya's awake. Hi, Manya. Wake up, get your coffee, and come on in here when you're ready.
I should do this. This is the place I should do this at.
After 2.5 years, now I'm gonna move to TikTok.
The reason why I'm deciding now is a couple of reasons. Because
your reasoning is irrelevant. You are violating a lifetime restraining order. This is contempt.
One thing I'm really kind of royally pissed off about. So
oh no, she's angry. Guys, oh no, Erin's angry. What are we gonna do? Guys, Erin's angry. Oh man, oh shucks, gosh, guys.
As everyone knows, when you receive a petition to go to court, you get served a process.
As everyone knows.
Server or now my YouTube channel, I'm
what, that was a weird cutoff spot. All right, next one. Wait, pause. Lawfare harassment, contempt, Kansas. All right, that's 3 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's 8. Oh, and the fact that it exists, which is 9. And the fact that it's encouraging other people to continue the harassment, that's 30. I didn't count that for those 2 things for the last one, so that's another 2, so that's 32. Yeah, there's no relationship between Katie Joy and Charla. The only time the 2 of them have really interacted is in relation to these people. Specifically because one of these people, as part of a setup, which she admitted was a setup, in DMs that we've now seen, and it's in the Zarbamba if you want to go check out those videos, what Veda, with the assistance of the rest of the group, set up a frivolous bullshit counter lawsuit in North Carolina, in which she listed Erin, herself, and Steve, with the opposing party being Katie Joy and Charla, that was then read out and assisted and bolstered by Rennell and Nicole Farron. And Nicole Farron's actually probably would make 8 if you add Nikki, Supernatural Crimes with Nikki. That would make 8 at least. Anyway, go on.
You know, a process server or the like will come to you, to your house, your place of work, wherever they can find you, and serve you with the paperwork. Well, throughout this process, I've had 2 process servers, I think, but I've only dealt with 1. When the other process server showed up, I haven't been around. So I've only dealt with 1 process server.
I don't think her talking about the process server is contempt. I think that's probably okay for her to be talking about. That she was served paperwork is not really contempt. To acknowledge that exists. That's how service works. Yes, it is. That is, in fact, how service works.
That's who I'm talking about. So, a couple of nights ago, a girlfriend of mine was over and we were talking and I was filling her in on a few things regarding this whole ordeal. And I mentioned the process server and she asked me who the process server was because she thought maybe she knew him. So I'm like, I don't remember his name. I'll know it if I see it, but she's like, oh, well, yeah, find out what it is. I might know him. So I remember the name of the company. So I went and I looked up the company and I see what names are associated with the company and I see his name. I'm like, yeah, that's his name. That's him. And she's like, oh, yeah. She goes, doesn't ring a bell. She goes, is there a picture of him? So I looked. There's no picture on the website. There's not even a picture on the Facebook page. So I Google his name. And it's a unique name.
Look at her pretending to be fucking, oh, I'm so upset. Oh, I'm so concerned. This pissed me off. She's so fake.
Okay? There's no other people known or documented in any internet history in the area of having this name. So
but you're not gonna give of all the you read out a woman's fucking rape fucking account and paperwork, police report on your YouTube channel, and now you're gonna protect some random dude's name so we can't go and double check if what you're saying is true? Are you pretending to have integrity now all of a sudden? Okay. Alright. And you're protecting this person, why? Because I'm pretty sure you're about to make some pretty awful accusations about this individual.
The whole first
There's nobody in all of Utica, New York that has the same name as this guy. Okay.
page of search results were news article after news article after news article of the same ordeal, the same event. And that was from 2012. So what happened in 2012? There was...
All right, 2012, it is 2026, so that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, wait, hold on. What did I say? 14 years ago.
A young runaway, who I believe was 15 or 16 at the time, who escaped or broke out of some home or whatever in Albany, took the train or bus or whatever to Utica, and both train and buses pulled into the Utica train station. And there was my process server working then as a cab driver. And he picked this teenage runaway or whatever up, and he gave her some food and was talking with her and said, I think...
Story. Could you just provide the article? AMP for 2 said, more full of bullshit than an actual bull. I know, right? Why does she think it matters what a horrible shit the process server got up to? That doesn't change what's in the paperwork. Because she's trying to detract from the issue. She's trying to detract from the fact that she was served and has a lifetime restraining order and is currently violating that lifetime restraining order because there has to be a purity test for her process server from 14 years ago.
I can find you a place to stay for the night. So I guess the girl overheard him on the phone. He made a phone call to his friend, and he said, I have some fresh meat for you. So then they went.
Okay.
And he picked up his friend, and then the three of them went back to the friend's house. The friend was female. They went back to the friend's house, and the friend was telling this girl about all this money she makes by selling herself or whatever. And so then they pressure the girl into entering the trade. And then they wouldn't let the girl leave the trade when she wanted to. They forced the girl to stay in the trade. It wasn't just these two. 9 people in total were arrested for this crime. And I think that the cab driver, my process server, got the least charge or the smallest charge of them all, child endangerment. And this was, like I said, like 2012. Maybe he just got a misdemeanor or something instead of a felony, and enough time has passed where he, a process.
So it's like if I punched a customer at the bar and then complained that the janitor at the bar was a dick. Well, and then Erin got blamed for it because the drink she made was shitty that caused you to punch somebody in the first place. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with citation needed. And I'm gonna go ahead and be a little bit suspicious about this story. Not because these things don't happen, but because Erin's a fucking liar, and also because she's not even willing to provide the guy's name. So why is she protecting the fucking dude who's a problem in this case, allegedly? Right? It has zero relevance. Citation needed, it's just a distraction. And then you have to have a really, really big, really, really complicated question and a conversation about if somebody does a crime, regardless of how terrible the crime may or may not be, can they be redeemed or change their ways in the future? According to Erin, apparently not. And like those are complicated questions, and those are icky questions that can make people really, really uncomfortable, and they're really, really sticky, and they're very difficult conversations to have, and they are so fucking beyond what Aaron is capable of even having in the first place that this whole thing does none of this matters. None of this matters, and we just get to take her word for it. Trust me, bro, she says. Okay, so what does this have to do with anything? Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plus another 5, so that's 37. Let's go.
You know, a process server or the like will come to you, to your house, your place of work, wherever they can find you, and serve you with the paperwork. Well, throughout this process, I've had 2 process servers, I think, but I've only dealt with one. When the other process server showed up,
didn't she say earlier she dealt with 2? Oh, whatever. I don't care.
Been around. So I've only dealt with one process server, and that's who I'm talking about. So a couple of nights ago, a girlfriend of mine was over, and we were talking, and I was filling her in on a few things regarding this whole...
I feel like we just started this story over again. Did we just go in a loop? Oh, Manya's ready. All right, let me let her keep talking. I'll get Manya her link.
And I mentioned the process server, and she asked me who the process server was because she thought maybe she'd know him. So I'm like, I don't remember his name. I'll know it if I see it, but she's like, oh, well, yeah, find out what it is. I might know him. So I remember...
Oh, okay, it did start again. I'm just crazy. Hold on. -5. This says part 3 again. Let's go to... I don't know why it didn't change. Why did it go to part 8? It went to part 3 twice. What the fuck?
A process server...
Did she fuck this up? No. Alright, that's actually 2 different ones, so that still counts. That still counts as 5, but now I gotta go back to the beginning. So she repeated this one twice. So now we're on... Why did it jump to part 8? Oh my god, no. 5, 6, 4. Yeah, alright, I found 4. So that's another 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 5. So 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42. Could it be that Aaron can't count? Yeah, probably. Hi, Manya. I see you. There's Manya.
What's up, bitches?
I'm gonna have to put my headphones on now, but let's get you on in here. Let's get you the same size as me. Do. Yeah, audio's a bit low for Manya. I can fix that. You just give me one uno momento, por favor. We're gonna put you right there. How does that feel? Does that feel good? Is that a good spot for you? Don't worry, I'll move the contempt counter again. It's fine.
That's fine.
There we go. Let's make it smaller. Let's slap it right there. There we go.
Yeah, slap it on the head. Slap that bitch.
Slap that bitch.
Good morning.
All over the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. Smack that. Alright, this should slip. Come and knock on our door. Da 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 da. This should.
Well, so Erin decided when she.
Wait.
Alright,
I gotta turn on my Bluetooth before you're gonna get it. Shut up!
Sorry.
Poor chat is getting this terrible echo because you won't wait. Okay, now you're good. Go ahead.
I'm good.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Good.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. So Erin saw the order and saw that there's an order to YouTube, to delete all the videos about Charla, which will be a lot, and that will cause her channel to take a substantial view count hit, and that might end up demonetizing her channel. So she decided, instead of, it's fine, move to TikTok, that's fine. You think your YouTube channel's not working and TikTok might be more lucrative for you. But she decided, instead of starting fresh and starting new, she decided to spread the harassment against Charla to a new platform. So she's being very, very vindictive in two ways. One, she's moving to a new platform that's not mentioned in the order. And she's still spreading the harassment against Charla. So she can say, well, the order doesn't say TikTok, so I don't have to do anything about this, right?
Which is also wrong, by the way, because the order doesn't have to say TikTok. The order says social media as an overarching.
But we know Erin is stupid, right?
Well, we also know she's functionally illiterate at this point.
Yes. So what Erin is doing, she's being vindictive and she's petty and cunty, and this lady who keeps screaming about that Charla is dragging her, right, and wants to be part of her life. It's like as if she wants Charla to keep being part of her life, right? It's the other way around.
Well, here's the other thing. In this story she's telling, right, she's talking about this guy that we don't know. She's not willing to share his name for some reason, which is suspicious.
I think she's lying.
I think she's lying too. So how much you want to bet there is a story that exists, but his involvement in that story that she's trying to claim isn't what she's saying it is?
I think what's happened is that she's confused some person with another. That's what she's done.
You think she's like honestly confused or you think she's confusing it on purpose?
She confused, and then she realized that she's done it wrong, but she still decided to double down on it.
Oh. You think Erin is just in a perpetual state of confusion?
No, she has moments of clarity like this one where she clearly knows what she's doing. She's moving to a new platform that is not mentioned in the order. But because she's stupid, she doesn't understand the order at all. That's why she's moved to TikTok.
Right.
But what she's done in that process is, instead of starting fresh, she's spreading lies against Charla on a new platform.
Right.
Right? And dragging Charla along with her.
Yeah.
And in her life. So she gets moments of clarity. I like it.
Boo! Like all right, let's go. We're at part 4.
Giddy up. Listen, I haven't had
like a misdemeanor or something, and maybe after so many years, the misdemeanor kind of goes.
Do you think that maybe the guy got a misdemeanor because he isn't as involved in this trafficking ring that she's saying he is?
Maybe there's not
maybe
enough, and it's also possible that there's not enough evidence against him. It's possible.
Sure. I mean, we don't know. She's not giving us any information to go off to even look it up.
No, she's not, because she knows that she doesn't. She knows she's doubling down here. She knows she's gotten confused, and she's now just.
She's trying to pretend that she's scared because of the process server. Yeah. As if that has anything to do with anything, and it doesn't.
But the thing is that why didn't she mention that first? Like, when did she discover it? Right? Well, what did she say?
Well, it's not in any of her. It's not in her motion to not appear, which would.
She said she went to a bar and someone did the research for her. It's like she tries to make it sound like she has a community in the bar. When you make it sound like you have a community in the bar, that's the word. Yeah. Like, and you don't have a community outside of that.
Pork Chop in the chat said, apparently you need the same qualifications to become a process server that it does to become a bartender. Well, on one hand, at least we know the server is able to do his job because she got served, and she's admitting she got served. But we don't have evidence that Erin can mix drinks. In fact, we have evidence to the contrary. So
and this cunt had the balls to call me a lab tech. Lab tech is not a bad job. They get paid a lot of money. But that's not what I am. The thing is that
what's wrong with being a lab tech?
Lab tech, you need to have a master's degree. It's an entirely different genre. here.
All right, how did I play?
Yeah.
Record, and he's able
Oh.
to, pass a background check or whatever and work as a process server. I'm not sure how that happened. But anyway, so
How is this
just a
anyone
couple
else's
nights ago,
fault? But my thing is, number one, why didn't you bring it up with the court, right? Bring it up with the court, with the filing, or
That she would have to show up
maybe
first. If she wants to
Yeah.
complain about the process server, the people she should be complaining to is New York.
Oh yes, because the state
Not
of New York
even,
organizes.
yeah, it should be New York that she has to then, like, their process
And
and
then send
their
them
people. It
people.
has nothing to do with her court or her TRO or
Yeah.
anything to do with Kansas. What's Kansas gonna do about it? Nothing.
Yeah, this is just guilt by association that she's trying to play.
Yeah.
That's what she's trying to do. And then plus the fact that, oh, I was so scared and blah, blah, blah. Number one, why didn't you mention it? Right? Why bring it up now at this point? Right? And it always seems when her previous excuses are, knocked down, right? She comes up with a new freaking excuse every time.
Yeah.
Never mentioned before. So that's why it leads me to believe that she just makes stuff up on the go.
Well, she only just
and why
realized it now, Manya, obviously.
Yeah. And instead of going to the court and saying, okay, I discovered this now and blah blah blah, whatever, maybe the timing is wrong or whatever. She goes to social media to talk about it. In the end, it's all about content for her. That's it. And now she's trying to use her child's safety also for content here, which is the most ridiculous and the most pathetic and demeaning thing I've seen a parent ever do. Use their child's safety for content. And look at her all dolled up and everything there, sitting there on TikTok, a new social media platform.
Trying to retroactively be afraid for her child because reasons.
Yeah,
If she doesn't want another process server to show up at her house, she can do two things. She could call and say, hey, I don't want this particular process server coming to my house again for any new paperwork. And or she could comply.
Comply or get a lawyer who gets
Both? She should also comply regardless.
Yes. It will make the process faster.
Right. I didn't need that light on. All right, let's keep going.
So,
found out that
yeah.
throughout this entire 2.5 years, because he was the first person to serve me. He's the first person process server I ever seen. He came to my work, and he's always been like kind of combative, like he was expecting a fight or something. And
This is just
I'm
interpretation
not gonna,
at this point.
I'm not gonna fight a process server. I mean, what good is that gonna do me?
No proof.
Is that gonna make this shit go away? No, of course not. Why would I do that?
See how she goes like, how
So, but
what's good it's gonna do me, right? That head chick.
I should have left
This
that light
is
on.
all fake. This is all fake. This is all. She does the same head, like neck movement when she does her
She's
fucking
doing that little
eye
head
translator
warble.
shit. That thing. What am I gonna do with the process server? Right, this one. So this is when she does her entitlement translator. That's what she does when she's mocking someone. That's the.
God, listen, Manu, you don't understand. The process server didn't bring me a juice box. Obviously, he's being combative.
Yeah.
We seemed like ready to be aggressive if need be, and he did get in the face of someone at work on one of the other times he came to my job to serve me.
You mean that time
have
when
to be
you?
aggressive.
You mean that time when you tried to dodge service at your work, the process server got irritated? I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe because dodging service is illegal?
Yeah, also, like, that's his job. That's his job to get past the barriers that are put in front of him and serve the papers. That's their job. And that's how they get paid also, if I'm not wrong. If they get the job done or not.
What a baby.
Yeah.
So
you
yeah.
dish it out, but you can't take it.
But there's been
bitch.
times when he's come to my house and served me.
Uh-huh.
Times when my 16-year-old daughter was home.
What?
Such a big lie.
What? Your 16-year-old? You mean the daughter that you were just wishing happy 21st birthday to recently?
She's only got one daughter, right? She's not got multiple daughters. We also know that.
Did her daughter shrink, or did she get a new one recently? By recently, I mean 16 years ago.
Yeah. Did she adopt or something? What?
If you don't believe me, hold on. I'll pull up the screenshot. I'll pull up the screenshot. Let me
Yeah,
go
go
grab
for
it. But like my 16-year-old daughter. What the fuck are you talking about? Ta-da! Happy 21st birthday to my baby girl. 2025 February.
Aww.
Her daughter is like me, perpetually a teenager. Oh damn, she's got a goblin for a daughter. Oh. Yeah. Ellie Webb is correct. Then contact them. Contact them and say you want a different process server. You fucking freak. Assuming that any of this is true. Happy 21st birthday. And what happened 14 years ago? And then what's 21 minus 14?
21 minus what? 47.
So when this guy got arrested, her daughter would have been 7. And also, when the process server was coming, it was 2023, and she turned 21 in 2025. So do the math. What's 21 minus
2025
2
or
years?
2026?
This says February 2025. Happy 21st birthday. So in a month, her daughter will be 22. But she was first served paperwork in August of 2023. So how old was her daughter in 2023? This is why you need to do the math questions at school, everybody. Mom, Anya, how old was she? Yeah, you got it.
She,
Put that engineering degree to work.
She was 20, if I'm not wrong.
2023, 2024, 2025.
If you go backwards.
So it's
if you go
21,
backwards,
2019.
No. From 2025 to 2024 Feb, she was 21. When 2024 Feb, if
She
you
was
work
20.
backwards to 2020.
Yeah. So 23.
Yeah, 20 to 20 to hold on to August or September of 2023, she was still 20.
No. Birthday's in
Did I get it
February.
wrong? Oh, sorry, my bad. 19. Sorry.
She would have been 19. In August of
I still
2023,
haven't
she would
had
have been
my
19.
coffee.
So,
Flip
I don't
it
know
and
if you
make
know
fun of me.
this.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know if you know this, but 19 and 16 are not the same number. In fact, if you take one of the numbers and flip it upside down, then you'd be closer to 16. So either Erin got her math wrong, or Erin dyslexia flipped the 9 and the 6, or maybe Erin's just a fucking liar who lies, but regardless, her daughter was not 16 and was not a minor when she was served this particular paperwork. So it's an entire non sequitur built on a lie for a made-up red herring story that's a complete detraction that does not matter at all to her fucking getting service. And if she really has a problem with it and is actually concerned about her daughter, then she would actually do something that would actually be effective to protect her daughter, like 1, complying with the court, 2, stop doing contempt, and 3, contact your local sheriff's department and say you do not want this particular fucking service guy coming to your house. The end. You're welcome. Erin, you dumbass. Unless she has another daughter who is now currently 16, 17, 18, who is now no longer a minor anyway, so if there is any further processing that's going to happen, her daughter is no longer a minor, regardless, as of right now, because that's fucking 18. And then,
What the...
wait. Yeah. And that means that it wouldn't matter, but also... Also, if you're that concerned about your kid, why are you throwing them under the bus on the internet?
She does this. She did that to her sister, right? She threw her sister under the bus. Yep. Like, I don't get it. She exposed her son.
Do you know she deleted the video? But Erin actually deleted a video. She deleted the one where we saw her fucking meth pipe on the table.
She did?
Yeah! That video's gone!
Or is it YouTube?
Huh?
Or is it
You think
YouTube?
You think YouTube deleted it? Anyway, I'm gonna hit play. I wanna finish this.
Yeah.
I wanna get somewhere.
So that pisses me off because now, because of this stranger, this chick who I had never met, it's not like
Stranger, chick, that's 2. That's 4. There we go. Yep.
we knew each other, who filed this bullshit TRO on me, has now put my family in a position to be exposed to someone like him. Now, I'm sure that he's not committing these same crimes now. At least I would hope he's
Again,
not.
it's not her
Then
fault
what are
that
you
New York
afraid
City-
of?
Yeah.
If you don't believe that this person is this way anymore and you don't think that's the case, what is your fake concern over? What's the anxiety you claimed that you allegedly had?
Right?
Stop
What is it?
shooting your own narrative in the foot.
Oh,
But-
God.
As a parent, though,
What?
who wants to take that risk? I mean, I would have much preferred not
You
taking that
certainly
risk.
want to take that risk.
But
But you're
exposing it
not.
online.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's all made up
Sorry,
and the points
bad.
don't matter. Yeah, she's willing to take the risk because she's putting it on the internet. And also, she's not taking the risk in the first place because none of this is true. It's all based
None
on
of
a
this is
fucking
true.
lie. It's
I didn't get a choice, as usual, in this. None of this has been my choice.
you can choose to not
Usually-
comply.
Well, if we talk about that, usually consequences of your actions may not be your choice. Just saying. Especially legal consequences of your actions may not
Yeah,
be
but
your
you
choice.
chose to take the action. And in this case,
Yep.
she is knowingly taking the action, knowing what the consequence is,
Again
and thinking
again and
and
again.
thinking she's untouchable because she's in New York. Because she's
She's just
stupid.
tempting the judge. At this point, she's just daring the judge
Yeah.
to get her arrested. That's what she's doing.
So between that and so Kansas there has a few supporters
47.
online who actually I've known longer, but we had a falling out or for whatever reason.
Chesh was my friend first!
She's talking about you?
She's talking about us!
Go. Can we repeat that? I want to listen to that again because I missed it. I totally missed it. What?
As usual in this. None of this has been my choice. So between that and so Kansas there has a few supporters online who actually I've known longer, but we had a falling out or for whatever reason, and well, they just saw a way to, I don't know, join in on the hate on me and a few other people who I support and who are in this with me.
Hey, remember?
Oh, Erin. Fuck you.
Remember when Erin did that stream and she was like, I miss my friends? Was she talking about us?
Oh, I think she was talking about us.
Now I think she was talking about us. Oh, damn. Oh, shucks. Oh, Erin.
damn.
Well, maybe we would be your friend if you weren't such a cantankerous bitch.
Bitch. The thing is that, and she wouldn't have gotten into such trouble in the first place if we were friends, because we would have told her, like, no, do not do this. You're not allowed to do this. Just step back, you fucking idiot.
Chesh and Manya were my friends first. Okay,
My
listen up. For the second or third, when was she ever your friend? Asked Dapper. Great question, Dapper. Next question.
Next question. She
Yeah, saying we were
uses people
friends
and
with. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Manya.
She uses people, and when they lose the purpose, like when she has no need for them. Again, she just casts them aside, and then but she tries to keep them around in messages. That's what she tried to do with us.
Aaron is the definition of who needs enemies when you have friends like these.
And your friends like her, yeah. And we saw her. She sabotaged Veda, like Brittany.
Yeah,
She just
yeah,
sabotaged
absolutely.
her. And
EMP.
and we are like, go on.
EMP in the chat specifies that she said, "I want my friends back." Well, she's still friends with Steve, she's still friends with Megan, she's still friends with Veda, she's still friends with Renelle. So what friends that does she want back? Is it us? Like, we're the only ones left. Yeah, we were never really friends with Erin. We were acquaintances with Erin, and she was a dick to us. And then we stopped being acquaintances with Erin and exposed her for being a dick to us back in the day. The end. End of story. On the other hand, she talks like there was some big betrayal and that, like, we have some, like, ancient beef.
That's what it is.
Ancestral beef or something. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's what it is, right? On one hand, they keep saying, yeah, you know, I can be friends with anyone I want, you know, and I don't have to call them out for anything. I'm not. She says I can be friends with anyone I want, and I'm not responsible for what they do on internet. She does this, like, talk out of both her sides of the mouth, right? And then they also say, like, oh, you can be friends with anyone, we are not going to be mad at you. But then when someone does walk away and someone does, you know, give them a pushback or criticism, they treat them horribly.
Well, and here's the other thing. I'm not friends with Charla. Are you friends with Charla? Or we're not friends.
I got a job I have to worry about. I don't have time.
Mania's barely friends with me. She's busy as shit right now. But like,
yeah, like I missed the start of the live because I was passed out sleeping.
Maybe I would be willing to be friends with Charla if we ever talk about anything that's not fucking court shit that I need to know for witness purposes. But other than that, that's pretty much the only thing we've ever talked about. So I wouldn't call that a friendship, needless to say. On the other hand, the way Erin treats friends, I wonder if she thinks we're friends with Charla because they want to run this idea that we're using Charla for content, but we don't use Charla for content. Our content is Erin doing this dumb shit.
I always respond to their content, and Megan recently just, like, struck my video after saying that she doesn't care if the stuff went out.
Yeah.
Right? And I think so. I know what happened. One, the stream was gaining views, and number two, there were some really good gems in there, like where she said, "Oh, I would rather go to jail, you know, and abandon her kid in the process." Right?
Yeah.
So there were some really good gems in there, and she realized that it makes her look very, very vindictive and very, very cruel, petty, and you know, a two-sided bitch. Because she was showing, at first, we know she tried to say that the messages were faked, and then she read the emails between her and Charla in that stream.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So everything was true. So I don't get it. So she realized that, you know, that she's not looking good, so she decided to strike it. But listen, Megan, do you remember when Steve had the DMCA strikes on his channel? You know who paid more than half of his, like, lawyer fee for that? I did. So I'm gonna help Chesh in this also. So, and at that point I was working 2 jobs, and they were okay paying at that time. This time I'm earning in 6 figures, so go figure. So yeah. You wanna fight this battle, we'll fight this battle. So good luck. I don't think so you have that kind of money. You need to save the money to pay Charla. So yeah, see you in court. Yeah, it's 6 figures Australian. It's still 6 figures. Right?
I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna hit play.
Yeah, or whatever.
And I'm planning to go a notch up on that too.
By the way, we're also not like Charla's supporters. We're critical of you. These are different things. These are different concepts. We don't do that. That's not how that works.
And we call out bullies on the internet.
And
That's
these
what
aren't
we
the only bullies we call out on the internet.
No.
You think
We
we'd be
call out
talking about
people.
Erin if she didn't have, like, a lawsuit going on? No.
Nope. No,
Monkeys,
because
I'm going to
she
refer to
presents
them as.
nothing.
They've been coming after my kids lately. Out of the blue, one of the flying monkeys, her screen name is Manyaz, Manyaaaz, over on Twitter and YouTube or
Flying
whatever.
monkey. Oh, okay.
And so she,
Hey, is calling you a monkey racist? Is she calling you a monkey because you're brown?
Yeah, I think so. She's resorting to that now because she tries to be all this, all superior and self-righteous with me, but she can't be because I just hit her back every time. I'm just like, with logic and with, and keep her on track. I'm just like, can you stay on topic? You can't. And she doesn't like that.
Dapper's out here. All humans are monkeys. I know. Don't wreck my
Right?
fun. Stop wrecking my fun. Stop it.
Oh, God.
Stop it.
And I guess she's mad because recently I've been just calling the shit out of her, and I've been criticizing her content also, and comparing how she behaves when she's doing reaction streams, and she has nothing to give in those reaction streams. I give more content than she ever has in her reaction streams recently, and I think so she's jealous of that.
All right. We've been live for an hour, so I'm going to
Okay,
take a quick break, and we will be right
Yeah, sure.
back.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, I'm back. It's me. What up? Hi. Hello. What's going on? Can we get this bitch's face off my screen so we can look at this stupid bitch's face on this other screen? Oh, God. Everything is painful. Everything is stupid. Everything is dumb. All right. Let's get back to it. Thank you so much for joining us so far. Imani has returned. Hello. Are you muted?
No?
Hey, success. You are not muted. Congratulations. All right. Are you ready? So I would recommend that every time Aaron starts to frustrate you, please put dumpster fires in the chat. Or Trigglypuffs. Every time you catch Aaron lying, put a Trigglypuff in the chat. If you are not a member and do not have access to the Trigglypuff, I would recommend using the do not litter sign. Oh, and Manya froze. Okay, bye, Manya. What a great pause screen. Oh, there she is. She's back.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the stupid button.
That's okay. So for anybody who doesn't know what Trigglypuff looks like, I'm going to put Trigglypuff in the chat right now. There you go. And if you don't know the litter one, it's this one.
Dumpster fire.
So yeah, if you catch Aaron lying, drop a Trigglypuff in the chat. If you don't have access to Trigglypuff, use the litter, do not litter sign. All right. Let's get to the end of this.
After my kids lately, out of the blue,
What?
one of the flying monkeys, who
Oh.
her screen name is Manya's, MAANYAZ,
Her
over on
adult
Twitter
son.
and YouTube.
I like how she's fine with giving your name to send people after you, but isn't fine giving the process server's name.
Maybe because she might get criminally charged for
And
that harassment.
So she and I were tweeting back and forth, and she put a tweet up accusing me of forcing my kids or taking pictures of my kids when they were obviously uncomfortable and posting them to social media for, quote, God knows why or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know
And I'm
why.
like, what?
That's why I said it.
She says quote and then says whatever as if she didn't quote you properly, which is funny to me. I like that. That's special. Yeah, why does she think that you would know why she was doing that?
Right? Like, I can't mind read. Like, I know her motivations, but
You could
not
speculate,
regarding her kids. Yeah. Like, thank you, right-handed.
I believe I have that screenshot of her admitting that. I mean, we talked about that last time, so you know what? I'm not gonna pull it
Yeah,
up
you
here. It's
did.
fine.
So I asked her, I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you
it's fine.
talking about? So yeah, I'm guessing that he just got like a misdemeanor.
Now we gotta go to 5.
No, like I said, for granted,
1,
I asked her
2,
what she was talking
3.
about, but honestly, I expected her to just tell me, like, give me a description
should
or a
I
date
make
in which I
this your-
posted it or something, and what platform.
On Facebook. I provided it.
Okay, Aaron, let me make it clear. On Facebook, you posted a picture with your son where you said, here, finally got a picture with my son, but I had to, make him drunk and inebriated to get that. So, yeah. You know who else does that? Steve. He got his date drunk and tried to take a picture of her, even though she was trying to block out the camera and she was uncomfortable. So, you both do not understand consent. See, that's
What's interesting is she's putting these TikToks out after my video in which I shared this.
So yeah, so it's like it says here, my son Greggy actually agreed to a pic. That means that he's not comfortable taking pictures with you. And then she said, I just had to get a few drinks in him. Thank you, Jack Daniels. I'm like, what? Case in point, I rest my case. Here's the evidence. Okay. The thing is that what she's trying to do here is she's trying to say that we are stalking her, like they did with Charla and her children. Like they went and found her her stepdaughter that had issues with her, and they tried to get her on to interview her. They did get her on, I think so, in one of the streams, didn't they? Or did they not?
They definitely had one of her ex-stepdaughters in the call, the mod call that went public, where they were trying to frame her in California court for crime.
Yeah. So this is the same thing. They're trying to mirror that. She's trying to mirror that by saying, "Oh no, look, it's happening to me actually, not to them," because she thinks that because it's been 2 to 3 years, nobody will remember. But I remember exactly. That's what she's trying to do here now. The difference remain. Number one, I'm not contacting Greggy. I'm just talking about him. That's
You're
it.
barely even talking about him. You're talking about what she said about him. So this isn't
Her
about
behavior,
her son.
how
It's
she
about
treated
her, yeah.
him, and how she doesn't care about the consent of her children. And we know that because she's done this to her partner. She logs into her partner's social media accounts regularly, and she threw her sister under the bus and told a story where she claimed that her sister doesn't remember that, so she definitely didn't get consent from her sister about it. And now it's her son. So she treats her family members very poorly, and when
Is
people
her
point that
son a
out, she doesn't like it.
minor that she's feeding alcohol
He's an
to?
adult.
Are you sure
I
he's
don't
not
know,
16?
God. But I tend to believe that, okay, he's an adult. What's your problem? You put that picture out, and I called you out. That's what I keep telling people. They do not like it when I frame it exactly what it is. Same with Sean when he talked about trafficking us.
Yeah.
Right? Same with Megan when she said, oh, she would rather go to jail. That would mean abandoning her daughter and leaving her daughter behind.
Yeah.
Right? Without a mother. Right? And here it is. Erin. She doesn't care about the consent, and she thinks just because she got a few drinks in her son, that means that's consent. That's
A
not
bartender
consent.
not knowing what consent is under the consumption of
Exactly.
alcohol? No.
Exactly. So she should know better. So, and they don't like it when I say it as it is because it makes them look really, really shitty people. So I rest my case. That's why she's trying to. Yeah, go on,
Yeah.
please.
Also, by the way,
Mhm.
that's a lie, so feel free to drop your Trigglypuffs or your stop littering in the chat. Because nobody's attacking her kids. She's throwing her kids under the bus and then claiming we're attacking them.
She's using the children, and exactly what Katie Joy does, actually.
At least it's the thing according to her, yeah.
Form, I didn't expect her to then just go run and start posting the pics right there to Twitter. Now, for granted, the posts that she provided to like back her claim or whatever were a couple of pictures I took of myself and my now 30-year-old son. At the time, I think he was like 26.
What does she mean now, 30-year-old son? He wasn't 30. He wasn't an adult then.
No, he means he wasn't 30, so she doesn't know how to do the math between 2022 and 2026, which would be 4 years, so that would put him, what's 30 minus 4, Aaron? Alright, keep going.
These were pictures. Wait a minute, I just got a text. Yeah, I know, okay. So at the time that these were pictures taken at our local watering hole, I guess you could say. We went out, we were having a couple cocktails. I had a friend up from South Carolina.
You were having cocktails? Were you? This says Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Are you sure they weren't margaritas?
She's trying to minimize her role into this because she knows what I said. I said that you fucking do not care about the consent of your children. You don't care what your children want. And you you also said, Chesh, that she has to get her children drunk in order to stay around her and get forceful pictures with her. And who does that? Steve. And Steve was really, really called out and actually bashed for doing that to his then love interest at that time. So that's why she's trying to now contain the damage on another social media platform where
she thinks we're not gonna see it. She thinks we're not gonna see it. Unveiling. Welcome to Bronze Goblin. Enjoy your emotes.
Yay.
Visiting, and so we just went out for a couple drinks, and
couple of drinks,
and my son, he's not thrilled to get his picture taken, but he's 26 years old, and he sat there smiling, half-ass smiling, just fine.
Oh no! Please, Aaron, don't do apologetic. Don't do rape apologetics. Please stop. Please stop right there. Taking pictures where he's happy. He's definitely old enough. He might have been wasted at the time, but that doesn't matter. Aaron, please. That is rape. That is rape apologetics that people use when they get someone sloshed and then do things to them that they didn't agree to.
Yeah. And before she starts,
God, don't.
screaming about, like, oh, they're making it sound like worse than what it is. Your friend Tina, when Sharla sent her ID to her, compared being sent non-requested, unsolicited ID information to her to rape.
Assault to rape, yeah. You do,
So
listen,
yeah.
listen.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
saying this because I'm trying to reframe or change what Aaron's saying. I'm saying, Aaron, you don't need to say any of this. You don't need to
No.
do this. Just stop. Don't go this direction. This is a bad direction. Please, no, God, stop.
You know, the best way
What
would
was
have
he
been for you.
wearing? You'll never guess
Oh
what
my
he was
God.
wearing being at a local watering hole, and I'll show you. He was wearing a backwards hat with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth and a hoodie and a red t-shirt. He was wearing exactly what you would think he would be wearing drinking Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Or Veda, you harassed yourself, Charla. Yeah.
Right. Do not go this direction, Aaron. You don't need to. You don't
She
have to go
already
this
started.
direction. It's still. Please
She's
stop.
halfway.
Yeah, I stopped
She's
her.
halfway there.
And I'm living on a prayer. All right, go.
Whatever. These are the
Whatever.
pictures, though, that she was providing as evidence to back her claim. And
It
no
wasn't
matter
just
how
the
old my
picture, it
kid
was
is,
what you
these are
wrote
pictures
also.
that they're posting on Twitter.
It was one. It was one picture. It's
Lying,
this
trying to say
one.
that they're pictures. It was just
I guess
one
this
picture
one's
you
down
put, you
here that
asshole.
got added, but whatevs.
Okay, two
Like,
pictures, couple of pictures. Okay. All
all
right. But
right.
you put them out, so yeah.
To a huge section of internet public who've never seen it for the purpose of
Oh,
judging
really?
them. And
How
It's
many
not
followers
about
do you think
judging
I
your
have?
kid. No, it's hold on, Aaron. It's not about judging your kid. It's about judging you.
Your character. Your character. And that's what you're actually mad about, that your character as a parent came into question.
Quick, I'm
And
a parent.
as
Let me.
and
You know what the kind of parent she is, Manya? She's a quokka.
what does that mean? Please
Quokkas,
elaborate.
when they get scared, they run away and
Oh,
throw their
quokkas.
babies behind them as they're running.
Oh, quokkas. Yeah, people, the animal I actually associate with, isn't that?
Yeah,
Isn't that
quokkas
the
are
one you're talking about?
adorable. Yeah, with the big
They're
cheeks and the
adorable.
smiley faces. Yeah, when they're in danger, parents throw the babies backwards to get eaten as they run away, and that is what Erin is doing. She is a quokka parent.
Yeah. She's just mad that her
Quokka parenting
her
101.
her character as a parent is coming under scrutiny here, and her character as a bartender is also coming under scrutiny here, because as a bartender
Right.
you would know that you do not hassle people who are inebriated or to take pictures with them or harass them for that. She should know better, and that's
Or violate
why
their
she's trying
boundaries.
to actually, yeah, yes, exactly. So she's just using her son as a shield at this point, and she
Yeah.
accuses Katie Joy of doing the same. So I don't know if there's a difference between you both. Maybe the subscriber numbers and the
Something,
views are the
something,
only difference,
something.
I guess, between
Hypocrite.
you and Katie Joy at this point.
No,
So,
Katie Joy puts work into her channel. Erin's lazy as fuck.
and that.
Alright.
I put
putting
more
negative
work in her
shit in
shit.
them and just talking
she
shit
does.
about them. Or me,
Yeah.
or whatever. And these pictures include my
Oh,
son.
hold on. She said talking shit about them or me, whatever. Be
Mhm.
specific, Erin. And I wasn't talking shit about you. I was talking facts about you. So this is what she does. She dilutes the conversation and she poisons the well, right? She's trying to make it sound like that I was talking.
Covering your abuse of people that may or may not include your own adult son isn't talking shit. Neither is covering your contempt of court.
Like, no matter how mad I've been at someone or no matter how badly I fought with someone online
Oh,
for
Erin
no matter
is
how
mad.
long, I've never once posted any pics of their kids, no matter how old they were. You know,
I don't
and
have
just
a kid.
She's mad we don't have kids for her to pick on.
or we don't post pictures of our family members, or we don't throw our family members under the bus like she does. I adore my brother. I adore my parents. Like
I'm pretty sure
what they
that's
have done
also
for
a
me.
lie. I'm pretty sure she's talked about Katie Joy's kid before with pictures included.
Oh yeah, she does that. I think so. She's in particular talking about me. Like she's saying because I did all this, so maybe that's what she's doing.
Yeah, but she's
So
saying,
I'm
but
like,
when
listen,
she's angry and arguing with people, she doesn't do what you did, which
she's
is you didn't post that
there.
picture, I did.
Yeah. But the fact remains, the thing remains. She's saying their children's pictures, right? So she's saying that. So I think so she's referring to us. And the thing remains, one, I don't have children. Number two, number two, I will never, as a as a point of principle, I will never put their pictures on social media. And I
Yeah.
would chew my parents out or my, my brother or anyone out if they put pictures of my kid on social media without my permission.
Yeah.
Because I believe personally that kids deserve a private life till they choose when they're in their teens and stuff not to do so, and also then also under guidance. And in Australia specifically, children don't have access to internet now who are 16 years old and under. They are not allowed to be on internet. Obviously kids find
Social
ways
media,
around it,
specifically.
social media, but I know kids find way around it, but I believe that that is a good
At least
step,
they have to be
in my
smart enough to
opinion.
find a way around it to be able to participate.
Yes, but in my opinion it's a good thing, and I would never put my children out there. And if they became adults, they can put their pictures out. And that's what I do with my brother and my sister-in-law and my parents also. They do whatever they do on their social medias. I do not do it because, one, I don't think so I have that right without asking them to do it. I do not have that right. So I
Manya,
just
you're
don't do it.
already 7 layers deep in a conversation Aaron is too stupid to understand.
I'm expecting too much from her, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm just explaining it to the audience here, like the
Yeah, I know.
depth at which social media works today.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you want to post pictures of your pets. Fine, do that. That's fine. I posted pictures of Proton, once in a while, but that was also rare. And you made shorts of Puck, right? We did that. But apart from that, we don't really post stuff that we don't need to. Like, some part of your life has to stay private and not be talked about. Like she does all the time. She just posts pictures of her adult kids without their permission. Like, respect their boundaries for God fucking sake. Yeah. Okay. I'll
This
stop
is
now.
just like a step too far for my comfort. Like, sure, they have every
Oh yeah.
right to do
Now
what they
it's
did,
step
I
too
guess,
far.
but
Not
it
when that
doesn't make it the
Natalie
right thing to
sent you,
do. And it
CP.
Manya, we're never gonna finish any of these. Stop stopping her at every single dumb wrong thing she said. We know.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, please continue.
There's 20 of these. We're on 5.
What number? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were at the end part. That's why I was talking so much. Sorry. I thought we were
No,
at
not
the
even
end.
close.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh shit.
and just
I'm so sorry.
this is just like a step too far for my comfort. Like, sure, they have every right to do what they did, I guess, but that doesn't make it the right thing to do, and that doesn't make it any less of a fucked up thing to do. So
She's using my
there's
thing.
that, and then
Yeah, she is.
while trying to find like other examples to support their claim, a third flying monkey started going through my my YouTube catalog looking for anything that depict any of my kids. And she found a stream from like 4 years ago where my daughter joined me for a few minutes. It was fun. We had a nice discussion with the chat. It was great. It was a nice, wholesome fucking stream. And my daughter sure was a minor, but barely a minor. She was like 16 at the time, maybe 17.
So your kid was 6, your daughter now was 16 or 17 4 years ago, as opposed to a couple minutes ago when she was 16 2 years ago? Is this a different daughter? Is this the same daughter?
I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. I'm just like, lady, stop using your children as shield for your terrible behavior.
You think she's just so drugged up and addled that she doesn't remember how old her daughter is? This sounds like a fucking lie.
Why the fuck you lying?
She's now almost 22. And then they were talking about how
She was also 22.
So she went from 16 to 22 in 4 years? I'm leaving.
I take offense to that. I take offense to that. Erin, women can math.
Wonderful.
Women can math, and you are giving women a bad name by mathing wrong. Like, what the
Oh.
fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, brother. All right.
maybe there's more. I mean, they were going through more of my catalog or whatever. And I think there was another streamer too where she joined me right around that
She's
time.
mad that people are watching her YouTube channel now, by the way. This is the thing she's complaining about. She's complaining that people watched her channel and watched content from her channel. That's their complaint.
Public YouTube channel.
And like I said, sure, they had every right to do what they did, but that doesn't make it the right thing to do. And it doesn't make it less fucking creepy. Like, you are creepy to be doing that.
All right, you heard it here, everybody. If you're watching Erin's channel, you're creepy. Congratulations.
And again,
all right, oh wait, hold on. Where's 6? Oh, there's 6.
Stop using my
my
logic that to defend yourself, because we know that I have talked about that.
Erin regularly puts out and plays Katie Joy's content from like 2018.
Yeah.
You're seriously really trying to
talk
with someone or harm someone to go to that length, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that's why I'm kind of especially
She's trying to go for Renelle.
Perturbed right now, but mostly over my learning about the
it?
process server. Like this chick.
How are these two related?
Through her efforts to demonize me, to make me pay.
She's a demon! She's like, you have a little breakdown. You have some head problems.
I don't have to demonize you. I just have to.
She's a little crimey-wimey.
We are just using your standards for you, and you don't like it.
Yeah, whatever.
Simple as that.
For not wanting to be her friend, mind you.
Her
unwittingly exposed my family to this type of person, including my teenage daughter.
So your daughter, who was 16 4 years ago, but was now also apparently 16 2 years ago, but also now that you know you're stating that this is not Charlotte's fault and she couldn't have known this, but it's her fault anyway. You said unwittingly. So you know it's not up to Charlotte at all, and you're just blaming her anyway. Okay, all right, whatever. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed about that.
Is that a threat? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, are you having a mental breakdown? I'm crying.
You're gonna cry.
I have to play it. I have to play it. I have to play it for us. I gotta do it. I gotta do it to him, guys. I gotta do it to him.
Let me guess, if I step beyond any of these, it's gonna cause a real ruckus. Were you crying? Oh, little baby crying? Oh, you did a little kidnapping against someone's will, and now you're all sad about it because I don't love you for that? Oh, did you do a little crimey-wimey? Oh, you doing a little rocking back and forth? Are you mentally unwell? Are you having an emotional breakdown right now? Oh, do you have the big sad? Oh, shit. I'm not mean. It's a demon. She's a demon. Let me.
The crimey-wimey. All right.
So I want to tell my story, and I have every right to
tell
my
story
because no matter how bad Petition or Kansas there and her flying monkeys want to act like and tell me that I'm not allowed to talk about this, that's some bullshit.
It's the court paperwork. If the court is telling you not to talk about it, we just keep pointing out that the court told you not to talk about it. It's not us, it's the court.
I will just.
You got the big sad.
Erin, I'll ask the question. You think you have the right to do it, but is it the right thing to do?
Oh, how dare you throw her words back in her face like that, Manya? What the fuck's wrong with
No,
you?
these are my words that she tried to use incorrectly, and I'm using them correctly to throw them at her. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
We're playing
Sorry, I
tennis.
spoiled a joke. Tennis.
Now,
Yes.
I'm not going to say Kansas's name. I don't want.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna
You are
I'm
not-
gonna make up a fictitious name, and then I'm going to use that as a reference, which is against the court orders. So okay, all right.
Unbelievable. The court order
really
specifically says that you're not allowed to refer to her by other names.
Yeah. Also, I really hope that your channel gets yeeted, that YouTube is so unbothered with the number of fucking videos that you have done on Charla that they're just like, we're just gonna yeet it because it's against terms of service.
I hope she
really
gets
your YouTube
arrested.
channel
Somebody
gets-
needs to arrest her and take her phone away. She needs to be babysat on the internet. She should not be on the internet without adult supervision at this point.
want any harassment to come her way. I don't want anything at all to affect her as a result of my doing this.
Too
That
late.
my words affect your words and actions, none regarding Kansas.
Then what's the point? Then what's the point of
Why are you
saying
talking about this?
anything?
Yeah, why was the court so specific? I wonder. Yeah.
Oh yeah, also take her lipstick away. And don't let her around alcohol. She abuses alcohol.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like I said, though, I'm not telling you
And
who
drugs.
they are.
They...
Oh, and the other flying monkey, too, I do want to kind of give her a shout out, I guess. Cheshire Vic, VIQ, is what.
Oh, did you see her face? Oh, are you the big sad? Oh, are you having a mental breakdown?
sad? Are
you
you
have
gonna
mental
cry?
issues. I can
Cry. I
cry.
wanna hear.
Oh, did you do a little
I'll
crimey
witness
wimey?
Tears.
Oh, fucking
Cry.
Cheshire.
Cry.
Oh, whoops, I got rid of Manya. Hey, Manya, come back.
No.
Oh no, she's so angry. Oh no. Oh no.
She's so
Never mind.
angry.
Who cares? Oh well. Alright, hold on. I want to watch her face again.
Oh, and the other flying monkey, too, I do want to kind of give her a shout out, I guess. Cheshire Vic, VIQ, is what she goes by. And also Goblin Q Chesh, or Goblin Q. Yeah, Goblin Q.
I
She's
am the
a
queen.
very,
I am the queen. Welcome.
Chesh, I think, on one of the other platforms she has or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
So
I
yeah,
won't
okay,
be
that's it.
naming Kansas though.
What? What? You didn't even say I did anything.
What?
You just said my name and was like, yeah, that guy. Chesh is right, but fuck her
She's just-
anyway.
And this is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, is circumlocution. You do not say the person's name, but you recognize and you acknowledge all the other recognizing facts about that person, leaving no doubt who that person is.
Oh. Do you smell that? Do you smell that? It sounds like it smells like salty bitch.
My nose, my nose hair, they're burned. My
I'm
nose
not
hair
being
got
mean. She's a demon.
burned. She's a demon.
Oh, we're at the funny number.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. She realized that that she's in so much trouble now. One, she has to pay what $12,500 to Charla, and
Yeah.
the longer she delays it, the more interest it will accrue. And if Charlotte and if she doesn't, she waits, and then the interest has been accrued, and Charla might actually end up getting the original amount if she sells the debt. Aaron
Yeah.
ignores this for so long that the interest accrues so much that when Charla sells the debt, she actually gets the original amount. Sorry, my brain mathing now because I've got my coffee.
Oh
And
man.
Aaron will never get it. Aaron will never get this.
The salt. I'm gonna use the salt to keep this ice off my driveway this winter. On the other hand, also, somebody suggested we need a fucking Cheshire emote. Oh, we need more members for that. The membership costs less than 1 cup of coffee a month. If you want to get us another emote, you can gift memberships or you can sign up for yourself and you get access to other cool fun stuff. So do that. If you want that, do that thing. Anyway, go on.
Because I didn't harass her. I don't want to see her harassed.
Another one.
I've been trying to distance myself from her since July 2023. And she will not let me go.
How did you try to distance yourself?
All right. So
69, 70, 71, 72, 73.
That trying to distance is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. How did you try? How did you?
let's get going on my story. This all started beginning of June 2023. I think the date was the 2nd or the 3rd. I did a live stream. Toward the end of the live stream, one of my other viewers, there's some chick named Mandy, she pointed out Kansas.
Hey, Mandy! Hey, how you doing? Hey.
In the live stream chat, she said, "Hey, this is so and so, and they used to be a part of this fucked up religious cult.
So and so is Charlotte, so that counts.
Fucked up religious cult, so and so, and I would love to see an interview." Well, I recognized the name when she pointed her out, so I didn't even really pay attention to the whole interview thing. Whatever, I just saw the name. Like, you're seriously.
Now I gotta go find 7. Why are these out of order, Aaron?
So yeah, like I said, I recognized her name. And I recognized her name because it was known that she was the source. What? She was the source behind providing the screenshots to this account on Twitter regarding Katie Joy Paulson from Without a Crystal Ball. So yeah, when I saw that she was in my chat, I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to talk to her. So I gave out my contact info. And so apparently she emailed me, like, I want to say on the 5th, I think it was. I didn't see it though. I don't check my messages that often, and
That's a
right.
problem.
We all know that Aaron is bad at communicating and only uses people. We know. We've got it. We've been there.
We did.
it might be the driving force behind some of this because someone didn't like me not checking my messages. I don't know. So that was the 5th.
What?
I didn't see the email though, and then
People
she
are not
emailed me
like
again
you,
after
Aaron.
that.
Yep.
God.
Apparently, and the
That's
second
such a
email said,
big, fat lie.
I haven't heard back from you. Have I done something to upset you? Are you mad at me or whatever? But I didn't see that either.
So, reading out or quoting the communications with this person that you have a restraining order against is contempt. So that's 2 more contempts and 2 more contempts for the reference of I, referring to Charla. So that is another 4. So we are at 87.
And also, like, number one,
And she's lying.
we know that's a lie.
Yeah.
We know that's a lie.
Big fat fucking lie.
Until she DM'd me on Twitter or on X, whatever, on the 6th, I think it was, on June 6th. And she said, "Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I sent you a couple emails." And that I saw. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry. I don't check my emails that often." I'm like, "Let me go see them now." So I switched over and I looked at my emails and I read both of them. And when I read the second one there about, "Are you mad at me?" or whatever, and I thought, like, I don't even know. We never even talked. Why is she laying this on me? Like, whatever. I know.
That literally makes no sense. It makes no, the story you're describing is completely nonsensical. Why would anybody send you a message, not hear from you, then say, "Are you mad at me?" if you have no prior communication? We also know this isn't true because she's shown these emails before, and we've looked at these emails before. She's just fucking lying about the process and back and forth, and we know this is an extra lie because we saw the conversations back with Megan, who is a mod for Aaron at the time, and Charla at the time, and we saw Megan admitting to it being problematic, both at the time and recently, as recent as October of 2025, when Megan started leaking everything and being a mole for Charla. And that is also 6 points of contempt for references to Charla either by name or by pronoun, and also talking about another set of DMs for the other one, so that's another 6. So 78, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93.
I think Intrigue is saying you missed 2. So it's probably 95.
Oh, did I miss 2? I trust Feline. I'll throw
Yeah.
another 2 in there. I'll call it 95. That's fine with me. Oh, and I missed the harassment, contempt in Kansas, and the fact that she's posting the video, and the fact that this is encouraging more people to talk about this. So that's another 5. So we're actually 100, motherfucker. Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Some people are really insecure, so I overlooked it. And her other email was telling me about how she knew Katie and how she had these screenshots that she wanted to share with me of a private DM with Katie, and that oh, and then she said she mentioned something about an interview, and I'm like, whoa. So I messaged her back on Twitter. I'm like, listen, I'm like, as far as an interview goes, that's not what my channel's about. Like, I'm not an advocate.
And
I'm
we
not
know
here
that's a
to
lie.
Erin has called herself an advocate before, if I'm not mistaken. And I would also like to point out, this is a lie. This is a complete misrepresentation. Charla never wanted to be interviewed. And
Nope.
Erin is being specifically vague on purpose, not making that clear.
Yes.
We're at 108. And we got a super chat from Godless Scummer for 5 that says, "Hi, Chesh, Hawkskull and I know each other IRL." Oh, that's awesome. And drink in a legendary pub in the UK. We can say this pub has far better bartenders than Erin. Yes, you can say that, and you can say that and be factually accurate at the same time.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put that towards our goal.
Cup of coffee. I'll be back.
Boom. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
If you want to tell your story or whatever, I suggest this
Sure.
other channel. I think that's more suited to your needs there. And I said, but
It wasn't
other than
Charlotte's
that, you know,
story, it was
what's
someone
up?
else's
What did
story.
what did you want to talk about or whatever?
You
Or what do you have? And so then she wrote back and she's like, no, I don't want to be on camera. I'd much rather do things from behind the scenes. So
I'd much rather do things. So that's another 11. So that's 19.
Oh my god.
Good God, Erin.
basically she wants to be a shit stirrer from behind the scenes and provide screenshots of this, that, and
What?
the other thing, which, hey, man,
Bitch, where working behind the scenes does not inherently mean nefarious, you fucking liar.
She's
I do
helping your channel and she's being a shit stir? Wow.
I do production that is behind the scenes for other channels and for
Like,
other people. That
also-
doesn't mean I'm sneaking around in people's DMs, you nutter. Oh my god.
So all the publicists who work on various television shows, who go out and look for guests to come on the shows, they're all shit stirrers. Got it. Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
This-
Anybody who works a camera, anybody who works the wires, anybody who does set design, they're all just shit stirrers. Oh my god, what an insane thing to say. That's so stupid. Erin is so dumb, man. Every time she says something, it's 7 levels of stupid. Keep going, Erin.
I'm fine with that. Okay. So
So you're okay with someone acting and doing nefarious things on your behalf?
Why do you have a problem now?
Okay.
Why is it a problem now?
Unbelievable.
then she shared these screenshots of this DM or this private conversation she had with Katie, and I asked her if I could share them in a stream. She said, "Oh yeah, go ahead." So, and I ended up doing a stream. I think it was that night actually I did a stream, and then it was the 8th going into the 9th. So, because I work late, I tend bars. I'm a professional bartender. So because
You are not. This is a lie. Trigglypuffs in the chat, please, everybody. Trigglypuffs, and do not litter here, Erin. Do not lie and say you're a professional bartender. You are not. You're an amateur at best, and you are shit at it.
Yeah, you're a shit bartender. Seriously.
I work late, oftentimes I don't stream. So yeah, like I said, I recognize.
Oh,
her
okay.
name.
We gotta go find 8 now. There it is. Pick
So
your nose
I
more.
don't usually stream until like midnight or a little later sometimes. And this stream, I think I started just before midnight, but it went into the overnight, went into past midnight. So she was
Okay.
in my live stream chat and she was trying to answer any questions that people had or whatever. But I felt the need to be transparent with my viewers. So I just let them know, like, hey, listen. So though I have not verified anything that Kansas has told me, I have no reason to doubt Kansas. And besides, it's a screenshots. I'm care to really, highlight on my channel here. And
did you say her name on the fucking channel? Because I think that might have been one of the issues, because you guys claim that Katie Joy is such a problematic and scary person that somebody sharing DMs that they were in with Katie Joy, they might not want Katie Joy to know that it was them, or be able to find and hunt down and, maybe stalk and harass her for the next 2.5 years.
Maybe out their name as the source because they want to, stay anonymous. Not a shit stirrer, but stay anonymous. So that Katie Joy can't come after them. So, but I guess Erin doesn't care about the safety of her sources. So, and here we are, 3 years later. So, yeah.
Her providing screenshots to me is verification that she had a conversation with Katie, and
that's not a verification.
Done. So I ended the stream a little bit after that.
Verification is too long of a word for Erin.
And it was like just after 2 a.m. and she texts me. She says, if you wanted proof of anything, all you had to do was ask. I'll send you whatever you want. And I'm like, no. I'm like, we're good. I'm like, the only thing I would ever have needed verification for would have been screenshots, but you providing them kind of did that.
Then why did you say on your stream that you hadn't verified anything, you dumb fuck? You're literally saying that you lied to your audience directly to say that you didn't verify it when you did. Can you make up your mind?
Also from the live chat, she said 2 weeks before this that she recognized the name because of the screenshot. Now she's saying that those screenshots happened 2 weeks later. Yeah, her timeline is all over the place. All over the place. Because she's lying. Really, Rez, you're having problems listening to me? Hearing me? Is it? Is this better? No? It's okay. Chesh will manage that when she comes back. I'm low. No.
I need more tea. I walk away thinking you've got some time to talk, and then you don't.
Huh?
I walk away to give you time to talk, and then you don't talk.
This is not the same without you. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, Rez is saying that I'm probably half your volume.
It's because you spike a lot. Alright, try that. Is that better?
Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing.
I can do this. Is that better? Talk now.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Resistance, please tell us, is this good enough?
That should be about right. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
The thing is once there's a big difference between when Manya is talking, when she's like testing, and then when she starts talking.
I'm like, yo, bitch!
And now you're peeking. Now you're peeking everything.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Right.
She's like, this bitch is gonna hurt my ears.
Alright, hopefully that works it out well enough. Alright, keep going, Erin. Her timeline. Maybe she should have wrote this down, but I don't think writing it down would help her. So keep going, Erin.
Like, okay, well, just, and that was it. So yeah, then we stopped talking, or good night, whatever. And so
whatever.
We had no plans to talk again, or when to talk again, or whatever. It's just like, okay, good night. So then I slept until like just after 1 p.m. And I got up, and looked at my phone like anyone does, and I saw that like just before 1, like 12:57 or some shit like that. She texted me, and her text said, "Are you mad at me?"
This is gonna be a fucking lie. Also,
Yeah.
that's 2 more. Sorry, 3 more.
Why
Keep
the
going.
fuck you lying?
I'm like,
Why the
what?
fuck you lying?
So,
Stop
I
fucking
was,
lying.
yeah, so she's like, are you mad at me? I'm like, no, I'm not. But no, I didn't respond right away. Then she texted me again. She's like, listen, if I did something to upset you, I'm sorry. Just tell me though, so I can work on it. Or don't tell me if you don't want to, and I'll walk away. That's it. And I kind of felt bad at that point, so I responded. I'm like, no, you didn't piss me off. I'm like, I'm sorry I made you feel like this, whatever. It's all good. And so we ended that correspondence with me saying, listen, I have Sunday off. Why don't we hook back up on Sunday and talk? And she's like, okay. So that was it. And I had to go to work that night. So then I go to work. And about a couple hours after getting to work, I check my phone and I say, I got another text message. Kansas sent me a text message asking, did you get my PayPal? I'm like,
So that is 13.
We know what happened there.
We
know what happened
46. There. Yeah, go on. You want to say what happened, and then we'll listen to her version.
Basically, what happened was, according to Charla, what she put out on Twitter was that it was her first time using PayPal to give super chats, and she wasn't sure whether it worked or not. So she was confused. So she asked Erin to confirm to her if she received her PayPal. She said
Charla asked Erin to verify something.
Yeah, that if she got the super chat, because then she would know whether the PayPal payment works or not. If not, she said then she will ask for a refund from PayPal, because obviously, and Erin wouldn't have to worry about it because then it's a PayPal's problem. Or maybe she would have to, because I think so there's a refund fee, right? Maybe Erin didn't like that she would have to pay for the refund, or something like that. But Erin is totally misrepresenting that. It was a simple inquiry, and I can understand PayPal can be confusing for some people.
Sure.
So it was just a simple inquiry. What they've done this at this point, we saw when I covered Megan's text messages, right? And also Suzanne's. They are very simple inquiries about things, and they read into it too much. They do mind reading so much.
They retroactively put and insert malicious intent into something that is otherwise innocuous.
If you read those text messages without their explanations, they're just simple text messages with inquiries in them. That's all, with people going back and forth. I get it. Some people write a lot when they text. Yes,
Sure.
That happens. But it's them trying to rewrite this story again and again and again. And, like Megan was saying, she's
and
trying
changing
to
the details around.
And changing the details around. And it's like, we know your game. What's the point of trying to play the same game again and again when the court saw through it, we see through it, and you're getting the same results, that you look like a fucking idiot and a liar and a malicious person?
It's okay. Erin just
Why
needs
are you doing
to.
this to yourself?
Everybody,
Stop
if
hating
we
yourself.
could do me a favor and put the brick emoji in the chat, because Erin is just out here smashing her head against a brick wall. that's all that's happening. It's just bricks. It's just bricks all the way down.
Here, intrigued. What's this
I don't
thing
even know
like
if I got-
how Manya talks a lot? What's that? What do you mean by that?
It means
I
you
talk
repeat yourself
very,
a
very-
lot.
Do what? I do.
You repeat yourself.
Do I? I do. Do I?
You
I
do. When was the last time? When was the last time you watched one of your own streams, Manya?
Fair point. Fair point. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I tend to do a lot because I get it. I get it.
Just a wall of bricks. It's a brick wall. It's perfect.
Yes.
It's beautiful. We built the wall.
Oh God.
Not a PayPal yet. What the fuck, So I ignore it because I'm busy at work. And so she, yeah, so that was it. So Sunday came.
That was it?
So multiple times there hasn't actually been any issue with any of Charlotte's communications up until this point, and we're on part 8. Did I count the 5 for part 8? I don't think I did. So that's
No, you
7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're at 52. Oh my god.
I think Sunday was the 11th of June, 2023. So Sunday came and we didn't get in touch with each other. I didn't reach out to her. I mean, at this point, after getting that now second, you know, like, are you mad shit, you know? So I don't usually.
Somebody just
Okay,
asked
so that
you
was
why you
another
mad.
2, and then we get to go find part 9. I don't think part 9 was back here. Yeah, okay. 4, 7, 9.
And
Oh
so,
god, where did these glasses come from?
Oh no.
Alright, go on.
Yeah, we didn't get in touch.
She
with-
really does not want them on her face. She is so self-conscious about her
and
glasses.
so like
I don't get it.
yeah, we didn't get in touch on Sunday because like I didn't reach out to her because, you know, I was already getting like this bad feeling, you know, like just something's not right. So I wasn't about to
Oh, you
pursue
got a
her for a
feeling.
friendship, and she didn't reach out to me.
So you're the person who's busy, you're the one who set the time, and then you didn't start the conversation, and you're blaming her for that. Okay, sure, whatever, sure, Jan. And also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5, so that should be 62. Go
Either
on.
on Sunday, so whatever. But then the 14th came,
Whatever.
and she messaged me.
So she waited
and
a couple
she was
days.
saying how she contacted a credit card company and they advised her, they told her that she can report me to PayPal, since I'm obviously upset with her, but I'm not bothering to work with her to figure out why or to
That's a
resolve it
lie.
or whatever. And I'm like, what happened to the chick that was fine without even knowing why I'm upset, if I'm upset, and was just going to walk away? Now, literally,
She wanted to resolve a money thing with you to make sure that you got the money and PayPal didn't fuck up. Now she's telling you that she went to go get it restored because you're not answering her and she doesn't understand how it works. And she's telling you what someone else is saying and you're taking it as if she's the one saying it.
Wow, just wow. Seriously, at this point.
Yeah, that
It's
was
as if,
another
like, she thinks
12.
that- It's like, you know, Erin is like, she knows that she has repeated this lie so many times and it's ineffective, right? And she's still trying to repeat it, hoping that this time it might become effective. I'm just like, haven't you learned your lesson yet? That
Hey.
these lies are not working.
Maybe Erin, get help. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
only days later, she's threatening to report my ass to PayPal because I don't want it. I haven't talked.
No, she's not. She's telling you that she
Oh,
contacted
oh
her
my
credit
God.
card company, and this is what her credit card company is
That's what
saying.
he's saying.
You literally
That's what
said that
she's
that's what
saying.
she said. And that's assuming we believe you, and we don't. Oh my god, Erin, you can't even
by the way-
you don't even have literacy enough to fucking understand your own thing that you just said.
Also, just letting you know, Sean is having a meltdown on Twitter. He's
When
watching
is
us.
he
He's
not
watching
having a
us.
meltdown on Twitter? When is that man
No,
not
he's
having a meltdown on Twitter?
He's taking screenshots of our live chat and posting it on his
Oh
Twitter
good, take a
right
screenshot of all
now.
the bricks.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Oh god.
And I was not going to be strong-armed into talking to her. I wasn't going to be threatened or blackmailed or whatever, coerced into talking to her. If
I'm gonna go ahead and add another 2 for coercion and blackmail, which are accusations of crime that didn't happen. So I'm gonna go. They didn't even happen in her own story, in her own version of the
Yeah.
story. Those things didn't even fucking happen. This is insane. This is, I fucking Jesus Christ, dude. As a former Godless Scummer in the chat says, as a former bartender, I would like to say this woman is an embarrassment. To our profession.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's an embarrassment to pretty much any demographic that you put her in.
I didn't want to. And I didn't want to, especially at that point. So I ignored it. She could have reported me to PayPal. I don't really give a shit.
But you don't know if she did or not. She could have. But you don't know if she did. Okay. What a bitch, I guess. Trying to give you money. What a bitch.
I don't think she did, but whatever. So we don't talk
Don't think
until,
she did.
I think it was July 1st or 2nd. She messaged me.
Message.
And she said, hey, it's Kansas, so.
It's
and
Kansas.
by this time, a couple weeks had passed, so I kind of forgot about some of the shit, how that goes. So I messaged her back.
Yeah, your memory is addled by alcohol. We know that.
I think that's a lie, because if you recall, in and around this time, they were all freaking the fuck out on Facebook. So, I think that's a big ass fucking lie. Or press X to doubt on that one.
I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh my God, you would not believe who landed in my inbox. And she's telling me all about how Dion Derrico messaged her because he saw her Katie Joy post and he wanted to share some information with her. Evidently share his cease and desist letter that he sent to Katie with Kansas. And so when she's telling me about it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. She's like, I'll share it to you. You can stream about it. I'm like, okay.
So you're fine with anybody messaging you as long as they're doing work for your channel.
Yeah, because you are a lazy ass. That's why.
That background work that you said and implied was sketchy.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another 7. So that's 94. Go on.
I don't really care about Dion Derrico, but I'm like, all right, whatever. It shows how, maybe now Katie's finally listening to some legal paperwork, even if it is just a cease and desist.
Aaron, you are not the one to be talking about somebody not listening to their legal paperwork. You do not want to bring that up. I promise you, it's not going to go well.
I don't even remember if I streamed about it. I might have, though. So then the next day, she texts me again and she says, this is urgent. I really need to talk to Steve. I left something on his Twitter, but he hasn't gotten back to me. I really need to talk to him. And I'm reading this. I'm like, I don't even want to be involved. I don't know what the hell this is, but I know I don't want to be involved. And Steve's a friend of mine.
Just tell her, like, lady, when you get the response, let me know. Just say that to her, or say like, I'm actually
200.
busy. Let me know when you get a response. Like, just like, why can't you have a regular conversation with people? I don't get it. Like we saw with Veda also, right? In the text messages, she kept ignoring Veda's frustrations and kept talking about Renelle.
Yeah.
Like she cannot directly, talk to people who are addressing her and cannot address their frustrations directly. It's so weird. Like, what are you doing? Why are you
She didn't
so
want to be
inept?
involved and didn't want to do anything about this, but yet one of the questions she asked me while I was in court was about Steve.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What did she ask about Steve?
She was asking if I had, like, beef with him or something, basically.
Oh, okay.
I guess their whole narrative is that, like, oh, I'm only involved because I hate Steve so much. It's like, no, I'm only involved because you sent me your court paperwork.
And
Idiot.
you're a fucking bully.
And you're
I
a
am
fucking
involved because you're a
bully.
fucking bully, and I hate bullies.
I'm gonna throw him to the wolves here. So I didn't hook them up. But
The
then the next day
wolves.
she texted me again. She said, okay, so I talked to Steve. Now I need to talk to you, and this is very important. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But then I'm like, she did give me those screenshots. Let me just see what it is she wants to talk about. So I messaged her back, and we end up talking.
God, she's such a, in her own story, she's such a cunt. She's
such a condescending prick to people who are trying to help her. With
Or
her
trying to
channel.
resolve a
Like-
problem.
Yeah, like, be grateful that people are out there reaching out to you to help her. You're not some big shot celebrity who's just like, where people are lined up to, talk to you. It's like,
Aaron,
have
you
some
might not,
humility.
if you have no mirror at home, take a piss and look in it. Jesus
And
Christ.
if you really don't want someone to contact you, then block them. Alright? Instead of giving them mixed signals, especially when we know in today's age, text messages, they can send out a lot of mixed signals because we don't know the emotion behind them. So, right? So you are at fault here. Block her
And
if you don't
you're
wanna talk to her.
lying. And we
Yeah,
know
because it's all
you're
a lie.
lying.
when I get out of work. And so, what she wanted to talk to me about, though, was to invite me to join on as an admin to this Facebook group for people who've been blocked.
What I say, the
And so,
Facebook group. We're at 209.
Oh my
18, 11,
And so,
no number, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10.
So she's telling me about this Facebook group, and this Facebook group is for people who've been blocked by Katie Joy. Because what happens is, when you come across any of Katie Joy's platforms or any of her reporting, and you correct her, or you point out how she doesn't know this and what she's doing is really, harmful and dangerous, well, she blocks you. And especially if you correct her, she'll block you. And if you remind her this
That seems to be at least better than what you're doing. Somebody tries to correct you
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what I
harass
said.
them for 2.5 years.
Right? And also at least she blocks people so she doesn't have to deal with them. You don't even block them. You keep them hanging. And cause confusion for them. And when they try to clarify, then you blame them for trying to clarify it.
Oh,
trying to
sorry,
communicate with
plus
you.
5.
should correct her shit now that new information is out, she will definitely block you. Because she can do no wrong. There's not an ounce of humility in her, in my opinion. And whatever.
Aaron!
You don't talk about humility, bitch. Do not. The way you condescendingly talk about everyone else who pushes back at you, yeah, no. Especially when you interact with me and you talk about me, yeah, nah, don't. No. Humility is not your thing. Go away.
No.
Especially we saw on the Twitter when she was talking, she was trying to mock my credentials, right?
Yeah.
And then she tried, oh well, I'm a mixologist, blah blah blah. You are pretentious because I made fun of your degree. You correcting me makes you pretentious, right? So I'm just like, dude, bitch, get out of here.
God the Scummer makes a point in the chat to me saying, Chesh, saying you hate Steve would imply that you actually give enough of a fuck to care about Steve in the first place, and that's where they're going wrong. I don't need to hate Steve. I don't need to do anything about Steve because Steve has been imploding himself ever since I left. So there's no work for me to do. It's already done for me. Nobody is a bigger enemy of Steve and screwing Steve over more than Steve is. And I guess maybe Aaron at this point.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick break. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Also, since I last whacked him, on your channel, covering his shit, he hasn't streamed since. So
His
on
crazy
either of
MAGA
his channels-
nonsense. Yeah. Good job, Manya. Congratulations.
Yay.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back in a few minutes.
Yes.
Why the hell did this start playing? Did I, like, just mute it and it just been playing the whole time? I don't fucking know. Alright, well, whatever. Hi. Yeah, I'm back. Manya will get back when she gets back, but I've decided to, get some Canadian cheesies and eat with with disrespect. So we're gonna munch and crunch while we do this.
Let's
All right,
go.
you ready?
Let's munch and crap.
All right.
Let's go.
It's fine. She doesn't have to have humility. Again, it's just me commentating on it. So, Kansas asked me to come on as an admin for this Facebook group, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, I can't do much. You know, I don't have a lot of time. If I had time to be adminning a Facebook group, I'd start my own.
She said last time.
And so when she's like, oh, that's fine. Just, whenever you can, just post a link to one of your videos or something. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I come on as admin, and I don't really do much. I guess that kind of angered her, but I didn't know this at the time. So then she reaches out to me, like, around the...
She
what makes
asked
you
to
think
be
that?
the admin.
Yeah.
She asked to be the admin.
Yeah.
And we know why, because she said that she wants to have a back and forth with trolls so she can use them for content.
Yep. It's almost like she's
And she
fucking
didn't like it.
lying.
And she didn't like it when Charla said, no, we are going to weed out the trolls. Because we don't want that kind of negativity and toxicity. And Erin was mad at that because she wouldn't get content then. Because she's so lazy.
She
Like,
is
Erin, come on.
she's the worst, man.
You're just making it worse for yourself. It's like... uh,
10th maybe 9th or 10th, and she's like, I want to talk to you, I have an idea. So I talk with her, and she tells me how she has this idea where I should do an interview with my then moderator Sue, because about a year and a half prior...
Hi, Sue. Your then moderator.
Hi, Sue,
It's funny that you have all these then moderators and then viewers, and you don't have any of these viewers anymore.
yeah, what happened
Weird.
there? Yeah, what happened? Why are people leaving you? What's going on?
Erin's
also,
lonely and
like,
misses all of her friends. Maybe these are the friends she was referring to.
Oh, her friends. It's also that she's totally split the timeline when that's not what happened. From the start, Shala was like, "Can you please interview another person?"
Yeah.
I think so. It's the same instance. She's just split them into two to make it sound like that it was first Shala wanted herself to be interviewed and then someone else.
Yeah.
Which is not true. So yeah.
My earbud turned off and I can't turn it back on. I don't know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Sue was in a live stream chat while Katie Joy was live streaming, and in this live stream, Katie Joy was going over this ordeal she and her husband went through, where they almost lost their kid, where they thought they were going to lose their kid, when he was...
Didn't Erin say earlier she doesn't talk about people's kids?
Yeah, and here she is talking about someone's kid.
No, I'll go figure. All
just
right.
a few months old. And the kid's fine now. He's like a teenager now or whatever. But so she's telling the story.
But,
and like any human does in this situation, if there's any way you can relate or show the person speaking who's showing all of this hurt and everything, if you can show them that they're not alone and you can relate on some level, you do that, right? So that's what Sue was doing. She shared her experience of when she sadly did lose her daughter years prior, but you know.
Why the fuck are you talking about this? This is not relevant and doesn't matter to your story at all.
Yeah, but I just, like...
I'm adding an extra point just for her being a bitch.
Yep, she lost her kid.
Fair enough.
So she shared this in the live stream chat, and Katie Joy scolded her for taking the attention off of Katie Joy. So I did this interview with my moderator, and it was a good idea for a stream, and I was very appreciative to Kansas for,
So what's the
for
problem?
thinking of it and sharing it with me.
Okay.
It's something I probably should have done on my own before Kansas, but I digress. So I do the live stream, and right after the live stream...
Erin, that would involve work, and it would involve you caring about other people.
First though, Sue and I talked with with each other, and we set up the live stream. And it was left with, she was going to let Kansas know when it was. And that's what she did. So she's telling me about this.
Oh, that's another one. 27. We're at 227. Okay, that was part 11. Or now I need to find part 11, sorry. Unnamed 11. There we go.
Before we go further, I just want to take a quick break.
Oh
and
God,
make this
no.
Public service announcement or whatever. Am I talking about creators or people like Katie Joy or anyone for that matter that's on a platform? I don't want to see them canceled. You'll never hear me
tell that to
champion
Megan
for them to be canceled. I don't think they should be canceled. Unless and until they violate terms of service or they actually do break a law, especially one that creates victims, I don't think they should ever be canceled. Because
Like you?
social media should be representative of human beings as a whole, for the most part.
You heard it here, folks. Erin thinks she should be canceled.
Yeah.
So long as it's not illegal and
What
shit like
number
that.
is this, Chesh?
That means
11.
even assholes have a right to be on these platforms.
Finally, 11 of 10.
And also, without assholes, how are any of us going to be challenged? How are we going to learn how to better relate to
You
people?
don't
how
need
to
assholes
get
to be
their
challenged.
level,
Decent people can
wherever that
challenge
is,
you.
and relate to them. And to
Assholes
understand
people
them,
are
and to
opposite of
convey our
challenging.
ideas and our thoughts better. Without the animosity, without the antagonism, we don't. So
Assholes antagonize.
I don't want to see
That's the
anyone with a
definition.
different.
This is the dumbest
That's the
fucking
definition.
philosophy I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, this is a lazy ass thing of like going after low hanging fruit because you are lazy and you're stupid and you don't do your research and you can't do research. You know that's what this is.
Hey, guess what?
Right.
I'm an asshole and I'm challenging, and Erin can't handle me.
No, she can't. That's what I'm saying. That she's just trying to say that her version of like, oh, I want to deal with trolls because they're low-hanging fruit. She's just trying to rename them and relabel them as assholes so that people think that she wants to have real conversations when she doesn't. We know she said herself that she wants to talk about people who spam and who troll. That's what she said. And that's just low-hanging fruit, Erin. That doesn't show anything about how logical your thought process is or how clear your rhetoric is, right? It shows nothing about that. Demonstrates nothing. It's just you being lazy. So, and Sharla didn't want that toxicity. Let me just remind you, if I'm not wrong, during Sharla being the admin, the group grew under her tutelage and how she handled the group, which involved taking out these spam accounts, these troll or asshole-y accounts that Erin wanted to, go back and forth with in that group. That group grew. And as soon as these motherfuckers joined, the group just collapsed.
Yeah. Same with the Reddit.
Exactly. Wherever they go, they just reduce the value of the conversations that happen in a place. They are the problem.
Opinion than I have off of any social media platform.
Your
I don't care how
opinion
much
is
it annoys
shit.
me. They have every right
We
to
know
be
that.
there, and they need to be there. I just want
No,
to make
they
that
don't
clear.
have
Tell
the
that
right.
to
So I don't
Megan.
want to see Katie Joy canceled from any of her platforms. I don't want to see Lauren Matthias canceled from any of her platforms. Okay?
Yeah, because
But
then you won't have easy content.
I'm still going to
That's
call
why.
attention to things and share my opinion and talk about things because that's my right as well. Anyways,
No, social media is not a
Back
right.
to
There's a
my
reason
story
they have
here.
terms
So,
of services. That's
right
a
after I
private
did the live
company,
stream,
a private business.
it came to my attention
Okay.
that I was no longer an admin for the Facebook group, which I didn't care. But I just thought it was,
Oh,
you
you
know,
clearly
whatever. Like, what are you mad
cared.
about? Like, what's going on? You know, and why is it that the Facebook group is being used as some sort of tool or whatever?
So now you're like, hey, are you mad at me? Did I make you mad? Can you talk to me? Can you communicate with me?
An
right?
extension of your anger or whatever. So, I thought it was messed
she's
up
such
a little
a
bit, but I
bitch.
didn't really care. But over the next few days,
You can't-
myself and
the
many
way
other
you're wording
content
it.
creators, we got in each other's DMs, and we started sharing things that were said by Kansas to them. And
Are you pretending that you and Steve and Veda and Megan, who was your moderator at the time, weren't in DMs together already? This is the
Before that, oh,
what a wow, what a lie. No boy,
Wow.
that's a doozy.
yeah.
That's a fucking doozy.
Me, whatever.
Ugh.
And it became very apparent that Kansas was in our DMs for the purpose of creating discourse, of creating
We saw with Megan's DMs that he
citation.
was actually,
Citation needed. I
And
think
we saw-
not.
and also we saw with like Megan's like messages that we know exactly who was trying to create discourse there, and who actually
It was
creates
Megan.
discourse. It's fucking Megan. Who does
Yep.
that? So if anyone who's to blame now, you should have that clarity now, Aaron, at least. But I guess you're scared of Megan, I guess, for some reason. So you're not.
Megan's probably got
some.
too much dirt.
Yeah, we saw. She's got so much shit on all these fucking morons.
Yep.
enemies out of
Yeah,
friends,
the messages like.
of starting fights, of shit stirring.
Nobody cares
And
if
we
you're
were just like,
friends with
why?
each other.
You know? So since we so publicly
You're not that
spoke
important,
in favor of
seriously.
her and shared things that she shared with us and collaborated with her, we all thought that we should also publicly just announce our departure, I guess. So on July 19th, we did a live stream, and we did it on my channel, where we just tell our viewers that, we're before we go further, I just want to take
She just admitted that all of them were colluding against Charla from the get-go, right?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
in the DMs talking to each
That was
other.
another
about her.
4.
Yeah.
Plus another,
Yeah.
so that would be 39. Plus another
Oh my
1.
God.
So, okay. So now we gotta find 12. There it is.
So like I said, we just publicly said that we're no longer going to be working with her. I'm no longer an
That is
admin
so
in
bad.
the Facebook group or whatever. And a lot of us were kind of upset over the lies and everything she told and how she's trying to play one person against another or whatever.
What lies?
That's a
What
lie.
lies? Citation needed. Do we have the gif of the citation needed?
yeah, I've
Like
been
fucking
using
the
it.
stamp?
I've been dropping it. It's right
Citation
here.
needed. There we go. Beautiful.
But
She
we
doesn't
can't go
care
into
though,
too much
guys,
detail
right,
about that in the live stream because I feel like that was personal. Like I have my own thoughts on her, but everyone doesn't need to know.
You
my
literally said you didn't do anything in the chat and you didn't do any admin stuff and that you didn't care about it and now you're like, I took it personally.
Yeah. I don't care, but it was personal,
all my thoughts. Just know that I think she brought us onto the Facebook group to try to legitimize the group and her how that was the case, I don't know, but whatever. So I didn't want to still appear to be offering her legitimacy when I didn't agree with
Who the
that.
fuck
So
are you to offer anyone legitimacy?
I don't think Aaron provides legitimacy. In fact, I would say it goes the opposite way. If you're bringing on Aaron to legitimize your shit, you're taking a step backwards.
we did this live stream just to inform people. And sure, we didn't speak highly of her maybe, but we were not harassing, we were not abusive, we were not belligerent, we were not
You did a
insulting.
fucking live
I think at the
stream.
very
You were
Weirdos.
definitely harassed. You were definitely belligerent, and you were definitely name calling, and you were definitely being
Yeah.
dicks. We watched
He
it. We
was
covered
calling
it. It's
her a
called.
fucking loon.
It's on a video called "In the Beginning," so you can find that if you
Yeah.
want, where I covered it. It's still there, by the way. She hasn't taken it down. It wasn't like I don't think
Wow.
this was the thing that actually instigated Charla into posting anything or like sending cease and
No,
desists
no.
yet. It was after that, but it wasn't. I don't think it was this.
first over the following month or two, I think the very worst thing you ever heard me say about
The following month or two, July, August, and September, when you were accusing her of swatting Steve. That is a big ass fucking lie. Tree puffs in the chat, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't litter here, Aaron. No littering.
her is I called her crazy Twitter lady at a couple of points because I didn't want to keep saying her name. I didn't want to cause any harassment or anything. So she was crazy Twitter lady.
Crazy Twitter lady, harassment, her. So that's another 5. So I'm pretty sure we're at 51.
There we
All
go.
right, on.
Fictitious names,
And that's it.
everyone.
But
That is not it.
so like I said, that was July 19th. Well, she kept trying to get in touch with me. So and I stopped. By then,
Aaron, by the way, hold on, I might have the
Never
clip.
stopped.
I might
She
have
was
the
in
clip.
Steve's live streams. She was in Steve's live streams, live chats and stuff when Steve was talking about her. When he did those 12 live streams in how many days about Charla? She was in the live chat.
Yeah.
I witnessed it.
I also have this one, which I believe is, let me just pull it up real quick. Let me just, the audio didn't play. Hold on. That's Aaron in the corner there. Let's restart it from the beginning.
Autistic Shill for 5 Canadian. Thank you, Autistic. She says her daughter replied to me. I asked if I could do anything for her. Can you have her contact me, Autistic? Because yeah, I want to interview her.
wait, which daughter? Because evidently she has more than one. I mean, it seems like there's 2 daughters who speak out on this thread, and then there's the daughters that she's still on good terms with or speaking with or whatever.
So there's Aaron trying to get Charla's kids on stream. And if that's not good enough for you, it's okay. There's more. Here is Steve and her moderator, Autistic Shill, reaching out to Aaron or to Charla's kids to try to get them to come on streams.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't just one instance. They went around looking for shit. They were in each other's live chats and also on the on stream, on the panels. So again, Aaron is misrepresenting stuff and trying to rewrite history. And Aaron, you have tried it so many times. It will not work. It won't work because we are there. We will come and, clarify the history. If you try.
Aaron's
to
in there
it.
too, by the way. If you go looking, that's her right
Yeah.
in the right there. If you can't see that, let me zoom that in for you. Aaron Costello. Oh shit. Oh fuck, guys. Oh no. Oh gee. Oh no, gosh, guys. And you want to know when this
That'd
was?
be a plus 10.
Or this was in July and August.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Aaron, the big fucking liar who lies. Okay, go on, Aaron.
Okay, now
Keep going.
I
She
stopped
was on the Reddit
responding
group also.
talking with her entirely. I stopped entirely in any private setting. So no DMs, no text, no anything.
That is not.
That
harassment.
doesn't
You're lying about her.
matter.
Yeah, you're talking about her on other platforms, like Reddit, and then on Twitter, and then on Facebook, and then on your own in other people's live chats and comment section. So yeah, that's not how it works, Aaron.
Womp womp.
To me from about that time to the middle of August, she texted me 80 times, 80.
I don't believe you. And even if she did, so what? That is not how harassment works. Harassment is based on context. Not only do I not believe you, because you've literally, for 2.5 years, have never shown that many messages between the two of you, but I'm starting to think she means 80 characters in a text instead of 80 times. She's had this explained to her in a courtroom by a professional, an expert witness, explaining that harassment is about context, not frequency.
Context, yeah.
You fucking liar!
And she ignores it because it's inconvenient for her. So yeah.
And I didn't respond once, although I was still kind of
Yes, you
responding to her on social media, like Twitter, X, for
So
example.
okay, hold on.
Oh,
hold on,
so
hold on,
you-
hold on.
You
But
weren't
see-
responding to her, but you were responding to her? Okay.
So you were responding to her.
Yeah.
Why are you then adding before that you stopped talking to her?
Why do you
Because
keep
you
going
want
on
to create this
YouTube
illusion.
and claiming that you never streamed about this lady and then proceeding to talk to us about how you streamed about this lady?
Why are you lying? What do you think your audience is stupid? People won't realize, like in the same sentence you're claiming that you stopped talking to her, but you were responding to her on the social media. Like
No, that's why she's moving to another platform, because now everybody on Twitter
Yeah.
knows, or everybody on Twitter knows better, and everybody on YouTube knows
And
better, so
YouTube.
she's running to TikTok. And here's the thing.
yeah.
She's getting
many
pushback on
views
Twitter
does-
now, and she's getting pushback on YouTube now and Twitter, right?
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, so she's trying to run away.
Here's the
through
thing,
that.
though.
And she was
Yeah.
accusing Katie Joy of doing that.
yep.
Remember?
Yep.
She was pursuing me in a sense. Like, you won't find, all my tweets are still up. So if you were to go to look, you will not find any
Admitting to
tweet of
contempt.
my tweet originating or starting any kind of discussion with her or anything.
Doesn't have to be
don't
starting a
need to.
conversation with her to be harassment.
don't need
Also,
to. That's not how harassment
on Twitter right now, the tweets we just covered yesterday, the tweets we just looked at are saying, you, Charla, you. I'll pull that. I'm gonna pull that up right the fuck now because fuck you, bitch. Hold on. No. I'm not gonna let you fucking get away with this. I don't fucking think so. You dumb motherfucker. I will not allow this level of stupidity. Right here. Look. Blah, 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 blah. Right here. I wish I never met you. Please just leave my life alone. I want nothing to do with you. You is Charla. That is you directly tweeting at Charla. You literally just told us to go and look at your Twitter and you won't find any messages of you talking to Charla directly. Here is tweets of you talking to Charla directly. You're welcome? Oh, aren't I such a nice guy? Aw, geez, gosh, go. Damn, darn. Fucking Cheshire.
All of my tweets have been a reply, a response to something she was saying to or about me. And
That's
I had
you
several-
responding to her, you fuck nugget. You're just like, I wasn't responding to anything she said. You never saw me starting any shit, except the things I was doing and starting shit.
threads in on my profile with other people that had nothing to do with her or anything, that she inserted herself in
just proved it
to
wrong.
pull from the current conversation going on and try to twist it and hurl insults at me. And so she
That's not true.
Where?
was like, in a sense, pursuing me. And I just wanted her to go the fuck away. And she kept trying to drag me into her fights with all these other people. Like some
That's
people
not
who
true
started
either.
another Facebook group.
You literally admitted that the group of you got together in DMs together beforehand, so that's you on your own.
She couldn't have that. So, and I so throughout this course of time until like mid-August or so, I tweeted at her several times to just leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Keep me out of your fights.
You just said you weren't tweeting at her and you could go back and look and you would never see you talking about her. And then you now just told a story about how you were definitively tweeting at her.
Oh my god.
Unreal, this idiot. Alright, go on.
And so, like, I'm just
13,
just
so
wanna be
another
left alone.
5.
But she's continuously starting with me, instigating me, whatever. But I got to the point though where
I've
Yeah,
been
everybody is
implicated. I'm being instigated. I would like to again remind everybody that in a court of law, Erin had the opportunity to prove this and in fact made those accusations while also trying to claim that she never accused Charlo of harassing anybody, even though now she's accusing Charlo of harassing her. That the court of law dictated that not only did she fail and everybody else fail to show that Charlo was fucking harassing anybody, that the court did not view Charla trying to correct and stop the harassment on her own as harassment in and of itself, which is what Erin is trying to present as harassment. And do you want to know why I know that's what the court said? Because Erin streamed it.
It's almost comical. So she would tweet something and I would just simply comment underneath it, something like, the above tweet is 100% bullshit. Or she would take like a smidgen morsel of truth and then blow it up into something completely bullshit.
Oh.
So then I would come in and say like 80% of that's bullshit.
Demonstrate.
You know? And
Demonstrate.
Tell Elmo!
so but even that got old after a while, because I sat there and things were not getting better, things were not improving. She was still running her mouth and everything and telling all this shit and talking all this shit on me. So
Stop talking about me talking about you.
like, well, my
How dare
actions
you
are not
defend
producing
yourself.
the desired effect.
Apparently, being canceled on the internet means that you're not allowed to talk about Erin if you don't agree with Erin.
I think actually talking about cancellation. I think Erin is now officially cancelled on YouTube because she's moving to another platform.
Eh.
Effect. So maybe I need to switch tactics. So I decided to just swallow my pride, whatever. And I tweeted to her, I'm like, listen, just for the sake of ending this.
So you tweeted to her again. Look, you can go back and see. I never said anything to her ever. Oh, look at this time. Except for this time, I said something to her. Blah 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 blah.
Shit.
If you
Tell
wanted
me what
to
you
stop
want me to do.
and wanted it
What do you
to
what? Do you
end,
want me to remove shit? What do you want? Tell me.
and she told you.
And she turned me down.
No, she didn't. She told you to leave her alone. Stop lying about her.
And she also told you what to delete, and you refused to do that because, according to you, no, that doesn't mention her, so I won't delete her. When it actually mentioned her.
Oh my god. I would like to point out that we are 90% of the way to a bunny suit or cow costume, so...
Oh! Athens has a very interesting thing to say in the live chat.
YouTube legally told her
to stop.
Yeah.
YouTube legal told her to stop, so she moves to TikTok. So do you think someone from YouTube contacted her and told her, listen, we have been given this order to delete your shit. Stop it, or your if you have to delete anything new on your channel further, we'll end up deleting your channel. Do you think that's why she's moving to
TikTok? You think YouTube gave her a fucking warning? I wish YouTube was that active. I'm not sure.
And so, like, I just want to be left alone. But she's continuously starting with me, instigating me, whatever. But I got to the point though where it was almost comical. So she would
we watched this
tweet
already.
something, and I would.
This is the beginning of this. So 70. We're at 78. So this is the beginning of 13. We were already at 13. So we got to move on to 14. But I think we've been live for nearly 3 hours. So we should take a break and we should continue this on another day. I've got Saturday off. Are you free on Sunday your time?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back. We'll come back on Saturday to get this looped in because I don't think I have a stream on this Saturday.
Oh, the volcano watches in
a handful of hours. Yeah.
Oh shit! I had an appointment. God dang it!
Oh yeah. Did you mess up? Did you mess up?
I messed up. Sorry.
Do
I'll
we
see
need
if
to...
I can move the appointment.
Do we... Okay, see if you can move the appointment and let me know, and then we can maybe delay until next week. We'll talk to Landon about it in the background. So, we'll talk about that afterward.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We'll talk about that in the background. So, we're going to be back to cover more of these. There are 20 or 22 somewhere around of one of these, and we are currently on 14.
And Erin, don't bother deleting them. We have all got them, all of them, so...
You think these aren't getting sent to the court? You're a fool. On the other hand, we are at 278 counts of contempt, and we're being generous. We're being generous. This is almost only the... So this is only a count of the number of times Charla is named by either calling her some kind of name or she, or referencing her. I've counted a couple of times where she's quoting messages that Charla sent, and every post is 5 contempt charges. Because of the hashtags, and because she's posting it, and because it's encouraging people to go, and it's encouraging third-party harassment. So I'm counting harassment, contempt, and Kansas all as contempt. So that's 3, and then 1 for posting the video in the first place, and 1 for encouraging third-party harassment via the video itself. So every one of these is 5, and then whatever is inside of them. And so, like, I'm not even counting everything. I'm sure if you were a legal expert, you could you'd probably be at 300 by now, if you're a legal expert, just from these TikTok videos so far. So...
We'll come
Take
back
that for what you will. We'll be back over... Because, again, Erin's just trying to run away to another platform. But we'll be back on Saturday. We'll probably start a little bit later, so it'll be a little bit of a better time for Manya. Do you want to start at, like, 8 p.m.?
Thank you.
If it's 8 p.m. my time, it should be somewhere around 9 a.m. your time, so that'll be a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll look at that. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to make sure you get notified so that way you know for sure exactly when we're starting. We'll be back soon. We're going to get out of here. Say goodbye, Manya.
Bye.
I'm going to leave Manya up there all by herself.
Huh? What? Okay, come with me. Be a better person. Oh, God.
Let me guess, if I step beyond any of these, it's gonna cause a real ruckus. Were you crying? Oh, little baby crying? Oh, you did a little kidnapping against someone's will, and now you're all sad about it because I don't love you for that? Oh, did you do a little crimey-wimey? Oh, you doing a little rocking back and forth? Are you mentally unwell? Are you having an emotional breakdown right now? Oh, do you have the big sad? Oh, uh-oh, shit. I'm not mean. It's a demon. She's a demon. Let me get.